Nobody panic. All right. I'm getting ready to drop the next break here in a second. Okay? Okay. I'll tell you when it happens. I'm not going to do it yet. Chill out, man. Bills, if it is, it'd be incrementally. People are still people. Tom Brady's still Tom Brady. All right. Are you paying attention? Are you with me? Hello? Hello? Are you Hi. Hey, hi. Are you in the shop? Are you trying to get your team? Well, they're not in there yet, but they're in there now. They're in there right now. Break number 2 has been dropped. It's pinned at the bottom of your screen. That's where they're at until they're not. And let's get ready to rumble. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Get a deed. All right. It is 8 o'clock on my clock. That's what I'm seeing. We don't have to wait, folks. It is rip time. Same exact break as in the shop. I see teams coming off the board. There's got to be somebody left. I mean, there's just got to be. Good luck. It is rip time. Charles, the question of the day is, what team are you chasing in the Topps Chrome Black? Good luck. So there's going to be 2. Oh, I don't have one yet. Oh, man. Oh, yes, I do. Hang on. We good. We good. It's all good. Now, there's going to be an encased card and 2 packs in every one of these boxes, okay? Let's start it out with the packs. Why don't we? Why don't we? All right. And, oh, these are going to be thicker stock. Hang on. I forgot. I forgot, man. I forgot. Voice to Primo. All right, now we're ready to go. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Yes, he's here. Yes, he's here. Don't worry about it. See him? Look. Oh, looking dapper. Looking real dapper. So everybody knows Tom Brady signs for the Bucks, too, in this. All right, we start out with BTJ. Tyler Warren, rookie base. Travion Henderson, Jalen Milroe out of 150 to start it out for the Seahawks. Seahawks get the first deed. Connor, Jordan Addison, and Justin Fields. Yes, the cards look good. Actually, I don't think these are thicker stock. They are not. All right, bad. They're not they are 35 point. I thought they were going to be thicker. Bo Nix, JC Horn, Michael Williams, Jahad Campbell, and for the Bengals, T. Higgins out of 299 with a Ricky Purasol. All right. So T. Higgins and Jalen Milroe started out. Let's see what our first Acha is. Good luck. Looking a little chiefish. Out of 15, Jalen Royals is our first auto of the morning going to the Chiefs. That is Zach Runyon. Zach Runyon, you are on the board. Confirmed. Emptiness. All right, let's, do we want to do another? Yeah, let's, no, let's do another one. I'm sorry, it just came out. I don't care. All right. Oh, I'm going to be opening so many of these today, Doc. It doesn't really matter. Drake London, Malachi Starks, Kyle McCord, Green Bay Packers, Josh Jacobs out of 299. The cards are clean, I'll tell you that. Chris Olave and Jalen Hurts. You know we had to get a column cord right. You knew it was going to happen. And it did. It happened. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. We'll run it more than once. You guys probably missed out. If you missed out on your team, don't worry. They'll be in there eventually. It's probably going to start pretty quick for the immediate morning start. Adunzi, DJ Moore, Quinn Ewers for the Finns, Ashton Genty for the Raiders, and for the Texans, we've got Jaden Higgins out of 75 and Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy. A little Higgins rookie action out of 75 for them Texans. All right, bet. Angry Golfer, you get a deed too. Now let's see what's chilling in here. Good luck. Oh, whoa. It is Egbuka on the auto for the Bucks. Not too bad. That's going to Dillian. We'll take an Egbuka to start it out. And really, I think that's our first deed of the day. Empty box. That's our first deed of the day. It's confirmed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right, now let's get into a little Cosmic. We've seen a little bit of Topps Chrome Black. Let's get into the Cosmic now. All right, calm down. All right, okay, all right. There's going to be, so I hear you, Dippa. There's going to, every team pretty much has somebody that you would want to see sign. If they don't sign, they at least have a short print of some kind. So, Bo Nix, Jerry Jeudy, Joe Burrow, and Matthew Golden. Caleb Williams, Kyle Pitts, James Cook, and Carson Swessinger. Can somebody tell me where we're at in the next break? Like where it's at? Love, McCarthy, Higgins, and Jackson. Good morning, David. Lawrence, Purdy, Lambjack, and Jaden Daniels with a Billy Bowman Jr. 12. Thank you, Bash. 789 spots left. James Cook, DeAndre Swift, Josh Jacobs, and a Shamar Stewart. Tyreek Hill, Justin Fields, Puka Nacua, and Barrett Chiata. The Chiata. 12 squadrons left. Well, somebody's in there chilling. Oh, I see out of 25, I think. Trevor Lawrence, Isaac Tesla, good luck. Uh-oh. It is Darius Alexander for the Giants, 17 out of 25. Now, look, it could have been one of those other guys, but it wasn't. It was him. And we're going to take it, Hale. We're going to take it. The Giants have appeared. The Giants have appeared. They are here. They exist. Jalen Hurts, Geno Smith, Patty Surtain, and JT for the Colts. Aaron Jones, Dowdle, Stafford, and Trey Harris. It's Noah Charles. Oh, a numbered Starfractor? Yes, please. Kelvin Banks Jr. CeeDee Lamb. Good luck. Chargers. 23 out of 25. Omarion Hampton Starfractor. And yep, that's a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Hey, we take those. Jameer, Pickens, Hill, and Bryant. Oh, that's awful thick. Somebody else is about to get a deed. Hey, look, deeds are still everywhere. Good luck. Come on, be numbered. Be numbered. Well, oh no. Oh, I got trolled. Look at all them extra cards. Come on, man. Don't be doing that to me on a release day. Look at all those extra cards. Come on, man. Come on. Boo. Myles Garrett, George Kittle, Josh Simmons. We'll take this Travis Hunter refractor. We'll take that Matthew Golden refractor too. Hey, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Quinn Ewers out of 99 and Monongai. There was a couple of deeds in there. We'll take them. Oh, yes, we will. Dolphins will take this. You know they will. And we got 2 refractor rookies. We got Matthew Golden and we got Travis Hunter. So I'm not mad. It's okay. I got trolled a little bit, but that's all right. You know, got to keep Primo on his toes early in the morning. Probably Nash or is one of the better ones, Anon. Zay Flowers, Bijan, Ashton Genty, and Nick Scorton. Tua, Christian Gonzalez, Brees Hall, and Malachi Starks. There should be one in here just because that happened. Pearsall, Evans, we'll take a Genty, and Jalen Noel. These have been are still selling well. They are still selling well. Hey, good morning, Joe. Nucleus, it is Saquon. I'm liking the start of this case of Cosmic. I'm seeing cards I want to see. Hopefully that continues. Derwin James Jr., May, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Upton Stout. All of this is. Well, except for Signature Hobby, but everything else is. Neighbors, Goddard, Barkley, and Ellick. Good morning, Stacy. Stop and stay a while. We're getting a little rip in the end. Darnold, Pollard, Young and McMillan, and Jalen Royals. Max Crosby, Travis Achan, and Tootin. It's a good start. I'm going to open the signature. Then we'll do the other Cosmic, and we'll end with 2 Topps Chrome Black. How's that sound? I think that sounds splendiferous. How about you? 8 teams left? What? Are you kidding me? I'm going to be done ripping, and that one's not full. That'll be a first on release day. Empty box. We got Jerry Judy, Achan, Sauce, and Jalen Noel. Thomas Jr. What do we got here? Who'd that be? Oh, bro, nice hit. Nice hit, Doc. Dr. Hans. We'll take that. Tesla on the clear acetate auto. And yep, it's time for Mini Primo.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
We also had Bryce Young and Quinshon Judkins. Jalen Waddle. Danny Dimes out of 150 for them Colts. Devontae Adams and James Pierce Jr. TJ Watt. Danny Dimes on the refractor. Alec Pierce and Nick Martin. Just every 3 minutes, just randomly hitting the button. Mike Evans, Mitchell Evans, DJ Moore, and Jack Besh. Samuel Darnold, here's our other auto. So fresh and so clean. Will Howard on the auto, going to beat red. It has begun. Another deed. Mulata and Tat. We got out of 275, Jalen Warren, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Alexander. Only a couple left in the next one. If you missed out on your team, don't worry. We're going to run it again. And you might miss them in that one. Don't worry. We're going to run them again. I did not, Kev. Bo Nix, Tyleek Williams, George Kittle, and Mason Taylor. All right, that's signature. Let's do the other Cosmic, and then we'll end with the 2 Topps Chrome Black. Empty. Brees Hall, Pearsall, Sutton, and Trey Harris. Mike Evans, Debo Samuel, Jaden Daniels, and Kelvin Banks Jr. Jay Jetta, Nico Taylor, and more. Surtain, Prescott, Trey McBride, and Upton Stout. Bryce Young, Benson, Nakua, and Ellick. Kyle Pitts, Kenneth Walker III, Upton Stout on the nucleus, and Malachi Starks. Upton Stout. Good morning, Hazel. Indy's in the house. Jordan Love, J.J. McCarthy, Egbuka, and Jalen Noel. I take care of all of these immediately because they sell pretty well. They rolling, man. They rolling. Dexter Lawrence, Kyron Williams. Well, we might as well start out the day with the supernova Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs. How's that sound, Zach? Sound like a plan?
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
We like those. Oh, we like those. Here, let's put old boy here. We'll put old boy there. We'll put old boy there. And you can go right there. Omari and Hampton. Purdy, Cook, Gibbs and Montgomery, and an Ingram Dawkins. Singular digits left in the next break. I don't know what teams they are. I just know that they're there. Swift, Hill, Bijan on the refractor, and Sanker. Bijan. And we got two more boxes in this break. We got two Topps Chrome Black to end it with. Achan, Theo, Travis Hunter, and Jalen Royals. Okay. Jake, bruh, a deed. Extra cards again. Quincy Williams, Alvin Kamara. That's weird. I wonder what's in this case. Barrett Carter on the refractor. Tesla, Scorton out of 75, and Tootin. I haven't seen, that's two boxes in a row with a pack that had, what, 8 cards in it? That's not normal. Jake, did you see yesterday? Yesterday was insane. Irvin, McLaurin, Travis Kelce, and Pat Bryant. I know you were here for some of it, but man, it didn't stop. It didn't stop. Marvel kept going. It just didn't stop. CJ Stroud, Bo Nix, AJ Brown, and Monungai. I hope so. I hope so, Shy Sox. Jerry Judy, Caleb Williams, Scary Terry, and Nick Scorton. Fields, Metcalf, Saquon, and Makuba. Some of these will be top-loaded after the fact, you guys. But I'll get the good stuff. Hurts, Kelsey, Marvin Harrison Jr. out of 150, and Eamon Cardinals. We take these. Tyler, a semi-deed. A moderate deed. Gino, Aaron Jones, Cam Wood, and Cam Wood. 2 packs left of Cosmic. And then we got 2 Topps Chrome Black to end it out. Dowdle, Jackson, James, Ashton Genty. Hey, Hugh Morn, good morning. Danny Dimes, Drake May, Jamar Chase, and Riley Leonard. So no planets yet, no autos yet out of Cosmic, but it was only 2 boxes. We did get a Star Fractor out of 25 and a Supernova Patty Mahomes. It's a good start to a case of Cosmic. Let me get this base out of my way real quick, and we'll do these other two boxes. Ravens and Saints. Shuck and Derrick Henry. Lambjack also has short prints in Topps Chrome Black. Yes, he does. I looked at the checklist. Nice try. All right. No baseball today, Hugh Moore. Nico, Cam Ward, Shamar Stewart. Cam Ward out of 150. That plays. Going to Kevin. Josh Jacobs and Dak Prescott. We'll take that. Gladly we'll take that. Trevor's first break of the day. First break of the day. Second break is in the shop. Brock Bowers, Alvin Kamara, RJ Harvey, Terrence Ferguson. For the Brownies, oh, he was there and then he wasn't. Myles Garrett out of 99. El Duderino and T. Higgins. Greetings from Colorado, Griff says. Well, hello, Coloradosman. All right, let's see what's chilling in here. It's a Jet. Out of 299, Mason Taylor for the Jets, going to Jose Garcia. Empty box. All right. It's nitty-gritty time. Last box. His name is my name too. It is Jose, it is. He is anyways, the other two aren't. Is Miles first on print? No. Jahmyr Gibbs, Will Campbell, Omarion Hampton. For the Panthers, it is J.C. Horn out of 99. Jaden Reed and Maxwell Crosby. He is first to the QB, though. 218 knows a thing or two because 218 seen a thing or two. Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Jalen Royals, Taj Brooks, Jalen Milroe again. What was the other one? 150. This one's out of 299. Seahawks eating a little bit. And Justin Jefferson. And just so you guys know, all the Topps Chrome Black will be top loaded, I believe, even the base too. So, because it's not that many cards. All right. Last card of our first break of the day. What does it end with? Be something nasty. Be something nasty. Hold on. Hold on. It's numbered. We can see that. Mini diamonds. I can see that. It's a Dolphin. It is HN 39 out of 50 on the gold mini diamonds. Check that out. That's cool. I like that. Now, also, you guys, these should hold a little bit more value in these because it's sealed by them. So technically, these should grade well. Now, if you take that seal off, yeah, the price will probably go down a little bit, but it won't be anything crazy, I wouldn't think. Empty box, and let's do a recap of what went down here this first break of the day. Now, like I said, I didn't top load every single card. They will be top loaded. I wouldn't worry too much about that. But I top loaded the good stuff. Okay. Recap. Jamar Chase, Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Bijan, Egbuka, Upton Stout, Jalen Warren out of 275, the Deedsman. For the Colts, out of 150, Jahmyr Gibbs, Saquon Barkley, Ashton Genty, Travis Hunter, and Matthew Golden. Thank you, misses. Darius Alexander out of 25, Milroe out of 150, Scorden out of 75, Higgins out of 75, Marvin Harrison out of 50, Josh Jacobs out of 299, T. Higgins out of 299, Quinn Ewers out of 99, Jalen Milroe out of 299, J.C. Horn out of 99, Myles Garrett out of 99, Will Howard on the auto, Cam Ward out of 150, Tesla on the clear auto for the Lions, Mason Taylor on the auto out of 299. We've got Jalen Royals. He was on card too. Out of 15, 5 out of 15. Oh, they're all on card. Why did it look like a sticker at first? Am I tripping? Hold on. These are kind of hard to see. I think that's just the line on it. Devin Achan out of 50, and then Egbuka is a sticker. I can clearly see that. Omarion Hampton out of 25, and the Supernova, Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs. All right, let's get into it, folks. Take a screenshot real quick in case you're in this break. That way, if you miss it, you can go to YouTube and find 238 Cards and find your replay. Take the screenshot. I'm getting ready to take it down. Hurry up, take it. All right, good luck. Overlay is going down, and we're going to get our rip on. It's ripping time. I likes rippings. Identical Break is in the shop. Identical Break is in the shop. Good luck, everybody. We have not seen our best card out of this black yet. I can promise you that. Homeless Alien, I've you know what? I've done that for a lot of people. Just believe. Be a believer. And you never know. It could happen. Oh, I need to print that out, don't I? Whoops. All right, we good. Good luck, everybody. Demario Douglas. The cards look great. I'll give them that. Travis Hunter on the rookie. Pratt Bryant on the rookie for the Broncos. We got a giant. It's starting out early, folks. Here we go. Get your boots on. Jackson Dart, 20 out of 99 for the G-Men, and that is no other than Cade Rodriguez. Cade, you got to let me in on your secret, bro. You can't hide it forever. I'll find you.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Patrick Surtain with Jerry Jeudy. Sauce. Christian McCaffrey. Colston Loveland. Abdul Carter. For the Bucks, Mike Evans out of 150 and a Jamar Chase for the Bengals. It's the same break. That's what's in the shop. Same break. No different. What is it? 7 total hobbies? All right. Good luck. We got a Saint. Alvin Kamara. Look at that auto. Go on with your bad self, Alvin. And that's going to Angry Golfer. And we take those. Yes, we do.
So what is a break?
Hi,
and
if you're
it's
new to
simple
this
for
tutorial,
you
you've
cards.
got
Welcome on. It is break table.
Spin it.
If for
Emptiness.
some
Only
reason
that.
you may not be able to see the break that you're
Whatever
in,
He's gonna be
spot
talking
or
for
spots
you.
that you
And you just
obtain,
don't have the time
those
to
are the ones you're
watch
looking
this
for.
particular break.
Guess what?
Like if it's
you
football,
have a place to go
then
to
you
watch
got
the Cowboys.
replay.
If you
It
got the
is
Cowboys
you-
I
and
gotta
that's
keep
your
you on
favorite
your
game,
toes.
great.
on
And when all the
YouTube,
teams
right?
are gone,
The most
we're gonna
important
keep
thing
it up,
you'll
and
need
whatever
is your
Cowboys
break
come
come
out.
out.
If you want to take the time to look,
Look at
and
this.
anyway, that
Look,
wouldn't
we're in
have
the
to
Matrix.
have in the break as well. That will
Thanks,
help.
Mini
Right
Primo.
now, just go
Thanks,
to
bro.
the unique
That's what's
specific
up.
team and
That's
have
what's
a great
up.
break, folks.
Good luck.
I wonder what deeds we'll see today.
I need my little... I had to wake y'all up. Y'all are too quiet. You're too quiet in the chat. Bucky Irving, Quinshawn Judkins, Matthew Golden for the Cardinals. Kyler Murray, gold out of 50. Lamar Jackson and Bijan Robinson. What's up, Bird is the word. Good morning, Nick. Kyler Murray. Hey, Nimitz. Good morning, bro. Patrick Mahomes. Jalen Lane, we got a short print of some sort. I think this is one of the rookie short prints. Devontae Adams. And what do we got? Oh, we got another numbered card. Broncos out of 150. Cortland Sutton. That's clean looking. Look at that. All right, good luck. Our first variation of some sort. For the Dallas Cowboys, Jaden Blue, RV. So there's a few different rookie ones that they did, I think, in this product. This is one of them. Jaden Blue for the Cowboys going to the Sandman. What up, Josh B. Exum? And let's take care of Cortland Sutton here. And then let's see what our encased card is. One out of 5. Wow. CJ Stroud, 1 out of 5 on the white. That's nasty. Hey, Pimp. Pimpin'. Adeed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Been pimping since been pimping. All right, now let's do Cosmic. We'll end with 2 more black, Topps Chrome Black. Hang on, that just kind of wigged out a little bit there. Empty box. Well, I would hope so, young buck. Bijan Robinson, Tua, Herbie, Josiah Stewart. He signs for both, Gabe. So I think the Pats is a duel. And on the Bucks, it's singular for Tom Brady. Christian Gonzalez, Njoku, Ricky Pearsall out of 199, and Travion Henderson. Da, 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 da. Beluska dude, we can too. He signs for both, Detroit. Hall, Pearsall, Josh Jacobs, and Cam Scattaboo. Hi, Parker. Mike Evans, White Hole, Caleb Williams, actually a decent one going to Sin of One, and Alfred Collins. We are halfway, you guys, in the next break. It sure is. Bana, Jefferson, Collins, Nico, and Tez Johnson. Malik Neighbors, Dallas Goedert, Brian Thomas Jr., and R.J. Harvey. Yeah. Samuel Darnold, Pollard, Malik Neighbors, and Shedeur. Oh boy, we got out of 10 here. Good luck. Be nasty, please. Quinshon Judkins, Max Crosby, Brownies, out of 10. It's that man again. First on print out of 10. Dylan Gabriel going to Kev K. It's the other guy. It's that other guy. Gibbs, Pickens, Murray and Mayfield, and a Teddy Buchanan. Hey, he'll probably be starting by week 4. You know how things go out there. Myles Garrett, Zay Flowers, Micah Parsons, and Jalen Walker. Surtain, Coleman, Brock Bowers on the nucleus, and Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. You heard, man? No, it's the same break. The same exact break that I'm ripping right now is what's pinned at the bottom of your screen. It's the same break. Prescott, Young, Myles Garrett, and Ty Felton. Trey Benson, H.N. London, and Savion. Theo, Quincy Williams, Ward and Williams, and Revel Jr. Bucky Irving, Terry McLaurin, Tua, and Harold Fannin Jr. CJ Stroud, well, that was kind of hidden. Cam Ward on the rookie auto for the Titans. Arkdissel McBissel is on the board, folks. And yes, that's a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Caleb Williams and Teteroa McMillan. Bo Nix, Joe Burrow. Jackson Dart out of 99. What a nice looking card that is. Check that out. Are you kidding? Look at that. Bruh. 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 Look at that. Look at that. A thing of beauty. Here, we'll put Jackson. We'll put you right there, Jackson. You're good right there, bro. You're good right there. Don't worry about it. Will Johnson. Give me a Planetary Pursuit too, just cuz. Judy, Williams, Scattaboo, and Ty Hamilton. Are they both the same? 27 out of 99, and the other one's 20 out of 99. Close. Love, JT, and Abdul Carter. JJ, Dexter Lawrence, Tyler Warren, and Mimbu. Now let's do the signature one. Let's do the signature box, then we'll do the cosmic, and we'll end with the two Topps Chrome Black. We're working our way towards singular digits in the next break. It's the same break that we're breaking right now, this very instant. No, right now, this break. It's the same thing. Same type of boxes, all that good stuff. Signature. Deed. So when I do that, that means one automatically goes in there. I don't know who it is, and I don't know what team it is, but I just made a deed appear in these packs. Watch. Quentin Johnston, Isaac Tesla, Hutch, and Ja'Cory Brooks. That's right, Josh. It is Jack Sawyer on the first auto out of this box for the Steelers. We'll take it. We'll take it, Austin. Josh Allen and Banks Jr. Little Cam Ward, he showed up, KYO. He showed up. Oh, yes, he did. Tony Pollard. Trey McBride out of 275. Tua and Derek Harmon. I know how that be. I know how that be. Njoku, Nico Collins, Matthew Stafford, and Prather. Tyreek Hill, Landon Jackson, Caleb Williams, and Josh Simmons. Take 13 is her favorite song. Can I have a deed right now? Muhammad. Paramount Pairings, Bills, good luck. It's the Jets, first on print out of 25, and it's clean too. Breece Hall going to Thomas. Hey, Thomas, we take those. Oh, yes, we do. First on print out of 25. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a D.
Breece Hall. Luther Burden out of 100. We'll take that. Sutton and Thomas. Malik Neighbors, Deion Walker, Drake London, and a Mitchell Evans. All right, let's do the other Cosmic, and then we'll end with the two Topps Chrome Black. I think we're into single digits land in the next break, I believe. I don't know. I think it, but I don't know it. All right? But I think it. That's empty. Ripping time. Ripping time. It is Thomas. Yes, it is. What up, though? Chase, Goff, Ridley, and Egbuka. Stafford, Olave, Malik Neighbors, and Trevor Achan. 6 left. 6 whole squadrons left. Odunze, Chase, Mike Evans out of 199, and a Donovan for them boys. Them boy. Them boy. Murray, Chase, Murray and Mayfield, and Marks. And for anybody new in here on those duels, it goes to the more expensive team in the break on the card. Goff, Mayfield, Kelvin Banks Jr., and Terrence Ferguson. Not yet in this one, Bennett. We still got 2 more hobbies over here to my right. Schultz, Hutchinson, Herbie, and Kyle Williams, and all the packs in front of me, too. So we ain't done yet. No, we ain't done yet. Souse, McConkey, Gibbs on the light speed, and Jaden Higgins. Hey, there's a Lion. Taysom Hill, Christian McCaffrey, Brock Bowers, and Tyleek Williams. Jaden Daniels, Baker Mayfield, Love and Golden, and Dylan Gabriel. Yes, he does, Tim. Yes, he does. Schultz, Watt, Mahomes, and Hairston. Hutch, Bowers, Worthy, and Birch. Where you hiding at? Where you hiding at, huh? Where are you? Mahomes, there we go. Now we're talking. Jack Kaiser. And for the Eagles, yes, please and thank you. Look at that nasty card. Check, dude. 38 out of 50 for the Eagles. Yep, we take those. That's nasty. With the lasers, that's sick. That's nasty.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Amon-Ra, Romadunzi, Gibbs and Montgomery, and Jalen Milroe. 6 squads left. All right. Well, thank you, little monsters. Christian McCaffrey and Kyle McCord. Starfractor. Campbell. Saquon. For the Broncos, RJ Harvey on the Starfractor. That ain't bad. There we go, Crane. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, we'll take that. For show, for show. For show, for show.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right, we've got a few more packs here, and then we got 2 top chrome black to end it out, folks. Ryan Thomas Jr. again. Patrick Mahomes on the nucleus. I'm pretty sure we take those 2. Going to Miggy. Miggy. So you can... I'm sorry, I'll stop. And Grant. It's electric. Micah Parsons and Joku, Cam Wood, and Jack Besh. Coleman, London, Murray, Caleb Johnson. Joe Burrow, Higgins, Jamar Chase, and Gunnar Helm. Two more to go. Josh Jacobs, Trevor Lawrence, Breece Hall, and Mike Green. Oh, there's a couple of Bengals. I'm not going to top load every single card in this, but I'll top load the good stuff, and then the other stuff will be top loaded after the fact. All right, here we go. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning, Llama. Ooh, I saw something with a little bit of color going on in there, so it's numbered. Whatever that auto is, it's numbered. Zay Flowers, Riley Leonard, Jackson Dart base, Trey McBride on the gold mini diamonds. That's nasty. I think there's a 70 out of 75 variation of these two. Terry McLaurin and J-Mo. Trey McBride. We'll take care of Dart base as well. Trey McBride, Trevor Lawrence, Jordan James, Egbuka, Ravens, Zay Flowers out of 150, and Njoku. The cards are clean, folks. The cards are clean. They're crisp. They look immediately gradable to me. Grade ready. All right, here we go. Good luck. Somebody catching a ball, it appears, for the Bears. Super Futures, 24 out of 50. Colston Loveland for the Bears. Sin of 1. You got a D.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a D.
And as you can see, there's nothing left in there. But we got one more to go. We got one more to go here. Good luck. I don't think there's a whole lot left in the next one. There's got to be a couple, but I don't think it's much. Ooh, is there another nasty one in there? Well, we're going to find out no matter what. Good luck, everybody. Kyler Murray, Kelvin Banks, Jack Besh, Cortland Sutton out of 75, Mike Evans, and Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels. Danielson. Caleb Williams, Micah Parsons, Mason Graham, James Pierce Jr., Patriots, Will Campbell out of 299, and a Devin A. Chan. Why do I have a feeling something's... All right, well, we'll find out anyways. It doesn't matter. But I feel like something's just chilling in this box in front of me. I feel like it's just like, ha, ha, ha. Good luck. It's pretty good. Out of 299, Ashton Genty on card. It is 107 out of 299. Going to the Raiders. Stephanie, look away. This card was not in the break. I promise it was never there. Congratulations, Papa. Nice hit, bro. Empty. All right. That was a pretty good batch there, folks. CJ Stroud, Ashton Genty, Colston Loveland, Kamara. Yeah, that was a good little batch there. Let me do this recap real quick, and we shall continue on with our endeavors, folks, because the next one is full. Somebody go look up the name of this for me. I didn't see this on the checklist. I don't know what... actually, I probably saw it on the checklist, but I don't remember what it was named. Appreciate you, Young Buck. All right, recap. Will Campbell out of 199. Jackson Dart, Brees Hall, Jamar Chase, Mike Evans out of 299, out of 275, Trey McBride, and Tyler Warren. Hang on, Base. Don't be doing that to me already, Base. Stop it. Is that just what it's called, C-Rummy? Jalen Hurts out of 50. Jack Sawyer auto. Brock Bowers. Caleb Williams. Ricky Pearsall out of 199. Murray out of 50. Evans out of 150. Mahomes. Sutton out of 150. Jaden Blue. Out of 100, Luther Burden. Cortland Sutton out of 75. Zay Flowers out of 150. Jackson Dart out of 99. Jackson Dart also out of 99. First on print out of 10, Dylan Gabriel. Trey McBride mini diamonds out of 50. First on print out of 25, Brees Hall auto for the Jets. And we had an RJ Harvey Starfractor. Cam Ward on card auto out of Cosmic. Yep, we take those. Alvin Kamara on the Topps Chrome Black auto. Also, we had Colston Loveland Super Futures out of 50 auto. We had Ashton Genty out of 299 auto. And CJ Stroud, first on print out of 5. Pretty nasty. Next break is up. Let me grab this one. It's identical. Print this out real quick. All right, we good. We good. It's all good. Don't y'all be trying to sneak looks at what the auto is. I saw you. Good morning, Ryan. CJ Stroud, Jalen Lane, Will Johnson. Our numbered card is Jalen Hurts out of 150. That's nasty looking. Tyreek Hill and Dexter Lawrence. That's a clean right there. That clean. Gee, we take those. Good morning, Jazz. No, it's the same break. Same break. Pin at the bottom of your screen. You probably got a chance. I can't imagine all the teams are gone. Mac, May, Tyler Warren, Travion for the Pats. For the Jags, it is Bashaw Tootin out of 299 and an A.J. Brown. And our deed of the box. Well, we know that team. We know that number, too. Mr. Scattaboo has showed up already this morning. Moreno. Nice hit, Moreno. That's a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
I like that start. I'm happy with that start. Let's continue. Brian Thomas Jr., Caleb Johnson, Jalen Milroe. We know who that is. Herbster out of 99 for the Chargers. Don't mind if I do, A&H. We'll take it. Adams and Jordan Addison. Gabe, we're just doing breaks. We're just doing breaks of these. Bo Nix. J.C. Horn, Will Campbell, Omarion Hampton, J.C. Horn out of 299, and Justin Fields. Right, empty box. Emptiness. Emptiness. Oh, something numbered here. Bears. Beats. Battlestar Galactica. Colston Loveland showing up for the second time today already out of 99, going to BKI. Hey, we take those, bro. I think that's Charles, I think. A deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right. Oh, no. Let's do Cosmic first, then we'll do Signature. This Cosmic case has been good. We haven't even seen a Planetary Pursuit yet. This should be interesting. Should be interesting. We've already gotten 2 Star Fractors. Supernova. This should be interesting. Good luck. No, it's the same break. There's no difference. Same boxes. Metcalf, Hertz, Adunzi, and Burden. So it's 4 Topps Chrome Black, 1 Signature Regular Hobby, and 2 Cosmic Hobbies, which I believe adds up to 7 hobbies. Geno Smith, Achan, Brees Hall, and Ollie Gordon. Dowdle, Jackson, Murray, and Darius Alexander. That's right, Ben. Can't stop, won't stop. Rockefeller Records stop. Because we came to get down. Danny Dimes, Derwin James Jr., Dexter Lawrence, and Derek Harmon. That's right, Cody. Drake May, Neighbors, Chase, and Mason Taylor. Bijan, Ladd, Malachi Moore, and Dylan Gabriel for the Brownies. We've only just begun, Ben. We've only just begun. Tua, Christian Gonzalez, Josh Allen, and Maxwell Harrison. Brees Hall, Pearsall, Hill, and Birch. Give us a Pluto. I want a Pluto. Evans, Samuel, Hertz and Brown, and a Kaiser. Looks like it's a Sun. Jalen Milroe, Myles Garrett, good luck. Jackson Dart on the sun. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Moreno, we take those.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Miles Garrett, Zay Flowers, CJ Stroud, and Tyleek Williams. Good morning, Kimberly. Goddard, Darnold, Surtain, Omar Norman Lott. Oh, we'll take it, J Money. We'll take it. Yes, we will. Out of 75, Tony Pollard, Jared Goff. Mama, there goes that man. 5 out of 75 on the Stardust. Jared Goff. Nobody does it better. And Donovan Jackson. No, there's plenty of people that do, but that's my boy. Max Crosby. Achan, Brees Hall, and Egbuka. Jahmyr Gibbs, George Pickens, Sauce, and Jaden Higgins. Nico Collins, Patty Surtain, Jamar Chase, and Kyle McCord. Dak Prescott, Christian McCaffrey, Dexter Lawrence out of 99, and Will Campbell. Bryce Young, Benson, Kyle Hamilton, and Kenneth Grant. Achan, Theo, Billy Bowman Jr., and Jack Besh. We got 4 hobbies left to open in this. Williams, Irving, CeeDee Lamb, and Caleb Johnson. All right, let me get some of this base out of my way real quick, because there's a little bit of it, okay? I can't help it. It's there, all right? It's just there. Now we're going to do the signature hobby. Then we'll do the other cosmic, and we'll end with 2 Topps Chrome Black, just like we have all along the way. Same exact break as in the shop, and 18 teams left. Not quite at halfway in that bad boy. Oh, somebody's chilling. Y'all left somebody chilling. Okay. Empty box. Miles Garrett, Ollie Gordon, Geno Smith, and Jalen Royals. Numbered. It is Campbell for the Eagles out of 50 on the first auto out of this box. And that is going to Jeef, which is definitely a PC team for Jeef. Congrats, Jeef. Chase Brown and Nick Nash. Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. Garrett Wilson, Mike Evans out of 225, Cup, and Will Campbell. Scary Terry. Tesla on the refractor, Brock Purdy, and Jaden Blue. Chuba, Noel, Cook, and Birch. I don't think Jose, if I pulled a Purdy, it wasn't numbered. Pickens, out of 10, Mitchell Evans, 8 out of 10 for the Panthers. Acha. Old Mitch. Look at him. He looks serious. Purdy Sunday was numbered. Hang on, I'll go back. Maybe I missed it. It's possible. Yes, he was. You're right, he was. My bad. I missed it. It's out of 299. I didn't see it down there at his feet. Confirmed. Joe Burrow is not numbered. And Trey Booker. Lad McConkey For the Panthers, out of 50, Achan, lava action. Dak Prescott and Colston Loveland. I do remember those days, Ben. I remember those days very well. Diggs, Jones, Mahomes, and White the second. Cosmic. Bam! Empty. Dak Prescott, Bryce Young, Bowers, and Sanker. Look, Charles knows. Trey Benson, Achan, Derwin James Jr., and Makuba. Theo, Mahomes, Eamon, and for the Cincinnati Bengals, out of 50, Trey Hendrickson on the Acha, going to Jose. Jose, that one is numbered. It certainly is. 3 out of 50. It's 3 out of 50. Samuel, Jefferson, Ridley, and Hampton. There's 2 more hobbies over there. Chilling to the right over here. Topps Chrome Black. Collins, Surtain, Lambjack, and Ingram Dawkins. JJ, Amon-Ra, Kelvin Banks on the nucleus, and Quinshawn Judkins. Dexter Lawrence, Purdy, Tet, and Buchanan. Cook, Swift, Odunze, Walker. I'm not sure. I'll tell you right now. 12. 12. The number's 12. There's 12 left in the next one. Hill, Fields, Pickens and Lamb, and Josiah Stewart. DK Metcalf, Jalen Hurts, Jahmyr Gibbs on the refractor, and Travion Henderson. Jameer. What up, Beer Toe? Willems, Ingram, Patty, Cam Wood. Scary Terry. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Will Johnson out of 199 for the Cardinals, and Ashton Genty on the base. No trouble. He does, Ben. He's got a dual on the Pats, and he's got a single auto on the Bucks. So he signs for both teams. Stroud, Nix, TJ Watt, and Riley Leonard. Payton. Judy, Williams, Odunze, RJ Harvey. Pitts, Love, Mahomes, Shooter. Gino, Jones Jr., Devin Achan, and Scatabo. It's the Scat Man. Dowdle, Murray, Collins, and out of 50, out of 50. For the Falcons, 31 out of 50, Billy Bowman Jr. Oh, yeah. Don't have any finest, Josh. Select maybe. They'll do some tonight. I'm not sure. I don't think we have any finest left. Jones, Dak Prescott, and Tez Johnson. There's another pack with multiple. Look. James Jr., May, Pollard, Carson Swessinger, Landon Jackson, and Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. Zach, every cosmic box out of this case has had a pack like that. Crosby, Neighbors, Camwood, and Ty Belton. All right, it's down to Topps Chrome Black time again. Get this base out of my way. Get on out my way, base. I've had enough. That's enough of you. That's enough of you, base. Get on out my face. All right, here we go. I need a hero. Well, let's just see if we can find a couple of deeds, why don't we? Let's just see what we can do. We've done it before, and we'll do it again. Devontae Smith, Michael Williams, Jahad Campbell on the rookie. Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes out of 299. Pretty sure we take those. Yep. Brees Hall and Rashi. Da, 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 da. And then we've got another one. Brandon Ayuk, Vlad McConkey, Kelvin Banks Jr., Jack Besh. Well. Look who continues to show up. It's Jackson Dart this time out of 75. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Waddell. Our encased card. Out of 150, Rashi Rice on the auto. It is 63 out of 150 for the Chiefs, and that is SK. Holla. That can go with your numbered Patty Mahomes. He does have, that's probably the best Rashi Rice auto I've ever seen. Empty box. The finale. Here it is. It's the last box of the break. Then all I got left for you is the one in the shop. I can't do nothing about that, all right? That's the way it is. All right, that's just the way it's going to be. Papa Bear, I think he is. I don't know. I think he is. Achan Jr., Mason Graham, Pierce Jr. for the Bengals. Out of 15. Wow, now. Jose, 13 out of 15. Joseph Burra. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Keon Coleman with Kyle Pitts. Pittman, Gibbs, Ward, Stewart. For the Jags, it is BTJ out of 299 and Jaden Reed. All right, here we go. Last card of the break. These are the breaks. Bring it up. Empty box. It is Quinshon Judkins on the auto for the Brownies. Not numbered, but it is on card. And we take those too.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Quinishon. All right. Not too bad. I saw some deeds in there. We're still getting deeds around here. Sorry I missed the Brock Purdy. I just didn't see the numbers down there. I didn't see him, man. I didn't see him. My bad. All right, let me do a recap of this real quick, and then we'll see what's off the board in the next one. Recap. Cam Ward, Patty Mahomes, Jahmyr Gibbs, Tet, Kelvin Banks, Tesla, Mike Evans out of 225, CeeDee Lamb, Patty Surtain, Myles Garrett, Josh Allen, and Malachi Moore. Carson Swessinger, Brock Purdy out of 299. Evans out of 10 for the Panthers. We had Dexter Lawrence out of 99. Goff out of 75. Tootin out of 299. Hurts out of 150. Billy Bowman out of 50. Will Johnson out of 199. Out of 50, Trevor Achane for the Panthers. J.C. Horn out of 299. And Herbie out of 99. We had Brian Thomas Jr. out of 299. Mahomes out of 299. Campbell out of 50. Jackson Dart out of 75. Trey Hendrickson out of 50 on the auto for the Bengals. Jackson Dart's son. Joe Burrow, 13 out of 15. We had Rashee Rice out of 150 for the Chiefs. Colston Loveland out of 99 for the Bears. Scattaboo for the Giants. And Quinshawn Judkins for the Brownies. Okay. And we's going to rips. Okay. She usually prompts you guys in the messages when it's ready. She usually prompts you guys and like, hey, the break's in there. So if you're trying to get your team, just be on the lookout for that. All right, let's get it started. Good luck, everybody. Hey, Scott. Oh, today's the day, Scott. Congrats, bro. Scott is officially retired today. It's official. You can take that to the bank. Look, tell them, Mrs. Don't be messing with Mrs. She don't play no games. All right? You'll find out. Congrats, Scott. This is for Scott. Small victories, bro. We take them. Jared Goff. Tet. Jalen Noel. Egbuka out of 150. That's not bad. Hey, Joe. Look, these look good. Some of them have the wave on them and some of them don't. Kelsey and Taylor. It looks like that next break's in there. Stingley, Gardner, Leonard, Jackson Dart base, Bo Nix out of 299, and Patty Surtain. Okay, sure. Why not? Jose. And we'll take care of Dart too. He's probably, who knows, that's probably a $50 card, if not more, immediately. All right, let's see what our first encased card is. I think we know who that is. That's Riley Leonard himself out of 150 for the Colts. That's going to Neil because Neil he just can't stop. Neil cannot stop. He could just go in there and randomly get 4 teams and they're all going to hit. Empty box. What up, Benedict? Llama, you do fine. Nice try, Fibber McFibberson. Hold on 1 minute. We got a shadow box. Good luck. First one of these I've seen. These are nasty. I think they're vertical. For the Chiefs. Wow, that's so sick. That's nasty. I forgot. It's like Darkness or something. I can't remember the name of it offhand right now. I was looking at the checklist this morning, but I can't remember what it's called right now. It has a name. It's Mr. Swift. Going to the Chiefs, and that is Rob, Depths of Darkness. Thank you, Steven. I knew it had darkness in the name. That's nasty. I'm going to imagine these can be numbered, too. Yeah, that's a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
That's nasty. That's one of the better looking. That's a nasty looking check. I don't even want to know if those are numbered. Can you imagine what the superfractor of those cards look like? Bucky Irving, Patty Mahomes, Jaden Blue, and Luther Burden. For the pack, Micah Parsons color match out of 99. And that is Dustin and Bijan Robinson. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen, and that's where it's at until it's not, folks. Okay, that's where it's at. Bears have been eating this morning. Out of 299, Luther Burden going to Stephanie. We got a W, Stephanie. We got a W. Starting out on the right. We're starting out on the right track here.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right, let's get into Cosmic. And don't worry, all those Topps Chrome Black cards will be top loaded. I would love to see a lunar box. That would be interesting. A lunar box with 4 Topps Chrome Black hobbies. Yeah, that would be splendiferous. Nothing. What's that? No, Llama. Nope. Lawrence, Purdy, Schultz, and Marks. Not yet. Cook, Swift, Jettas, Terrence Ferguson. Bo Nix, Judy, Derrick Henry, and Mike Green. Caleb Williams, Kyle Pitts, Baker Mayfield, and Trevor Achane for the Panthers. Yeah, no kidding, Ben. Hill, Herbie, Milrow out of 150, and Kyle Williams. There you go, Seahawks. Jess is on the board because she's always out there talking all that smack. That's why. Tell them, Jess. That's right. That's right. You know, it's cray-cray. Fields, Metcalf, Pickens, and Campbell. Hurts, Smith, Watt, and Arroyo. Goddard, Darnold, Bowers and Genty, and Carson Swessinger. Tony Pollard, Max Crosby, Zay Flowers on the refractor, and Landon Jackson. Man, I pulled so many cards yesterday. R.I.P. I think he's talking about the planetarium, though. I pulled that twice this week, I think. Dark. Tua, Gonzalez, Smith, and JT. Vinny, it's always the next one. That's my answer. It's always the next one. Oh, and 3 autos. Yeah, that happened too. Love, McCarthy, Stroud and Collins, and a Donovan. Jones, Rico Dowdle, Jalen Hurts, and Caldwell. Yeah, I forgot about all that. 3 autos and 1 break. Yeah, that happened. And one of them was out of 50. McLaurin, Stroud, Daniels, and Helm. Jackson Sweat, Calvin Ridley, and Josh Simmons. Is this the white hole box of the case? Is this, did we find it? Is it right here? Is it this one? Jones and James, Luther Burden and Travis Hunter. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. 24 teams still available in that. May, Neighbors, Henry, and Golden. Achane, Gibbs, Njigba, and Billy Bowman Jr. Pickens, Horn, Ty Hamilton out of 199, and Shamar Stewart. They were from different products, every one of them, Ben. We got an Acha. Barrett Carter. Aiden Hutchinson, good luck. Puka Nakua, 21 out of 50 for the Rams. Joe. Well. Equinox deeds, it seems. Oh, is that you, Gio? I can't read it. It's really small. But we take those. 21 out of 50.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Flowers, Bijan, Shamar Stewart, and Mr. Tesla. All right, now let's do the signature hobby. Then we'll do the other cosmic. And then we got 2 more Topps Chrome Black after that. Due for a case hit or a short print out of one of these soon, too. Empty. Bowers, Makuba, Reed, and Tootin. T-Law. Bengals. Out of 50, Shamar Stewart, Daniel Dimes, and Starks. For the Bengals. The Bengals. Jose. You don't say, Jose. Roma Dunzi. We got out of 175, Kyle Williams, Max Crosby, and Shuck. Salted Dog. Penix Jr. Malachi Starks. On the short print, Jackson Smith and Jigba. That's going to Jess. Jess, you get another deed. And Shamar Turner. Should have another Acha. Brock Purdy, Harrison, Pierce, and Ty Felton. No, it's pinned at the bottom of your screen. A plethora of deeds left in there. There's only 738 teams left in the next break. That's almost halfway. Sauce Gardner, Travis Hunter on the auto for the Jags. We take those 2. And that's going to British Rob. A deed or two, a deed or two.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Drake London and Porter. Here we go again. What is this? Hutch, 14 out of 25. Going to the Lions. Baker Mayfield and Kobe Bryant. It was a Travis Hunter auto before that. Then it was Hutch. We got 3 boxes left in this break. DJ Moore, Bucky Irving, Keon Coleman, and Ollie Gordon II. All right, Cosmic. Let's see what else you got. Come on. Lunar, 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 lunar. Negative. Negative. Oh, no, I imagine there's somebody decent still chilling in there. I don't know. I can't see it right now, but I got to imagine there's probably really good teams, and there's probably some real easy teams still in there, too, considering it's a 7 hobby break. I don't doubt that for a second. Here we go. Here we go. Caleb, Pitts, Murray, Ratledge. Love, St. Brown, Brees Hall out of 199, and Quinn Ewers. McCarthy, Lawrence, Jackson Diott, and Jackson Diott. Brock Purdy, James Cook, DeAndre Swift, and Will Howard. Jack, with 7 hobbies, there's really no team that doesn't have a legitimate shot. You never know who's going to come out of the boxes, but nobody's left out in the cold, not with 7 hobbies. Hill, Fields, Barkley, and TJ Sanders. It all depends on who shows up. For the Green Bay Packers, color match star clusters, Jordan Love and Matthew Golden, 66 out of 75. And that's a deed. Oh, yes, it is. Nice try. Don't try to tell me it's not. And it's going to Dustin.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
George Kittle ain't too bad neither. And Belton. Achan, Theo, Lambjack, Tyler Booker. Yeah, Nick, they've showed up a few times already. Williams, Irvin, Mahomes, and Graham. What up, Maverick? McLaurin, Stroud, Chase and Burrow, and Colston Loveland. Bo Nix, Jerry Jeudy, George Pickens, and Xavier Watts. Cliff, I've done more than a couple this morning. If you're wondering if the Steelers can hit in the next break, sure they can. Dak Prescott, Bryce Young, Jalen Waddle, and Jalen Lane. Tua, Christian Gonzalez, Sauce Gardner, and Will Johnson. Dallas Goedert, Aaron Jones, Jamar Chase, and Savion. Right now, I'm really liking that shadow box. It might not be the most expensive card I pulled this morning, but it looks cool. Gibbs, Darnold, Josh Allen, and Rebel Jr. What about this break, Cliff? Pickens, Garrett, Goff, and Fannin. Flowers, Robinson, Hampton, and Travion, and Atet. Hall, Pearsall, Irvin, and Ty. Mike Evans, Lad McConkey, Dalton Schultz out of 150, and Carter. That's a shadow box right there. That Kelsey right there. Debo, Jefferson, Josh Allen, and Mimbu. Yep, it was the white hole box. Nico Collins, Surtain, Billy Bowman Jr., and Benjamin Morrison. There's usually one of those boxes every case. But now it's gone, so you know it's not in the next break. All right, we got 2 hobbies left here. I'm going to get this base out of my way, and we're going to open these last 2 Topps Chrome Black right this very instant. And then we've got the same exact break pinned at the bottom of your screen with, I don't know, like 400 teams left, something like that. We're close, though. I mean, it's close to halfway. It's trying. Roma Dunzi, Elijah Arroyo, Cam Scattaboo, Dexter Lawrence, gold out of 50 for the Giants, Hurts and Purdy. DJ Moore. Bashaw Tootin. Shadur. For the Broncos, RJ Harvey out of 25 on the short print. That looks sick. What is that? Like, I guess that's orange, right? I don't know. You guys know how I am with colors sometimes. I think that's orange. Jose, what are you doing in here? Annihilating?
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Rashi and Baker Mayfield. I can't tell. I can't tell, Kyle. It looks bronze. It looks, I don't know. For the Brownies, out of 299, Mason Graham on the auto, and that's going to Cody. Okay. Empty box, we got one left. Here it is. Joe Burrow, RJ Harvey, Terrence Ferguson. For the Jags, it is Mr. Tootin, 9 out of 99. What up, Adam? Crosby and Jettas. Josh Allen. Drake London, Will Howard for the Steelers, DK Niner, Brock Purdy out of 150, going to Classy American. And Chris Olave, last card of the break. Here it is. Who's it going to be? Any predictions? Empty. For the Cincinnati Bengals, Taj Brooks, not numbered. Auto going to Jose. Jose's destroying it, man. He's picking the teams right now. And that's going to Jose. All righty then. Oh, a little Puka action too. Can't forget about Puka. Travis Hunter. You got 2 Bengals autos in that one. I'm going to do a recap of this. And let's do this. Pickens. Chase and Burrow. Lambjack. Kittle. Barkley. Dart. Hall out of 199. Hamilton out of 199. Burden. Jackson Smith. Zay Flowers. And Jackson Dart. Billy Bowman Jr., Schultz out of 150, out of 25, Aiden Hutchinson, Micah out of 99, Michael Williams out of 150, Bo Nix out of 299, Calvin Ridley, Jalen Milrow out of 150, Egbuka out of 150, Kyle Williams out of 175, Brock Purdy out of 150, Jordan Love and Golden out of 75, Rashi out of 150, Tootin out of 99, Dexter Lawrence out of 50. We had Shema out of 50. Travis Hunter, Jackson Smith, Puka out of 50 on the auto, Mason Graham, Riley Leonard, and Mason Graham was out of 299. Riley Leonard is out of 150. Taj Brooks, Luther Burden out of 299. RJ Harvey, 21 out of 25. And Mr. Swift on our first shadow box. Little darkness action. Give me one of them. Give me one of them. No, the next break is not up yet, H-Town. The break number has to change to 6098 before the next break can go up. So when you see that update, then you know it's going to be dropped shortly after that. Good luck. Hey, DJ. Good morning. A little bit of ripping. One more again. We got Herbie to start it out. Jordan James, Egbuka. Brock Bowers out of 75. Judy and Jamar Chase. Starting out with the Raider, huh? Starting out with the Raider. Battleborn. I should have known. Next break is up. Demario Davis, Christian McCaffrey, Shuck on the base, Higgins on the base, Shooter out of 299. That ain't bad. We'll take that, brownies. Double sports cards and Lamjack. It is. It just dropped this morning, DJ. It just dropped this morning. That was two pretty good cards out of that box. And we'll take care of Shuck, too. It's Eagles' turn. Out of 99, you knew it was going to happen eventually. Jeef, you've got another Kyle McCord to add to the collection. 50 out of 99, green Kyle McCord. Empty box. Oh, he's in every set. Oh, he's in every set. Hola, Derek. Identical break is pinned at the bottom of your screen, and that's where all the teams are until they aren't. DK Metcalf, Mason Taylor, Trey Harris. We got Herbie out of 75 on the mini diamonds there. Can you see that? There you go. You can see that. T. Higgins and James Cook. Herbie, A&H.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a D.
We're going to find out when. We're going to find out where he's at. Tony Pollard, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Travis Hunter, Pat Bryant. For the Bills, Keon Coleman out of 299 and Marvin Harrison Jr. And our encased card is... It's an auto. For the Dallas Cowboys, Super Futures out of 25, orange, Jaden Blue. And that is Llama. See, it don't take long, Llama. Jaden Blue and Kyle McCord. Interesting. 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 All right, let's do Cosmic. Empty box. Well, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one, all right. For the PC. Parsons, Njoku, J.J. McCarthy, and T.J. Sanders. All right, J.J., you want to make an appearance already this morning? Fine. Keon Coleman, Drake London, Terry McLaurin, and Luther Burden III. Hope you're all having a great start to your morning. It's Friday, folks. Joe Burrow, Pickens, Trey Benson out of 199, and Ollie Gordon II. Oh, do you now, Chris? We're going to find out. T. Higgins, Josh Jacobs, Egbuka, and Darius Alexander. Trevor Lawrence, Matthew Stafford, Billy Bowman Jr., and Derek Harmon. Rodgers, Diggs, Darnold, and Lane. Waddle, Herbert, Jackson Smith, and Belton. Well, good morning, Cheyenne. TJ Watt out of, hold up. Tyler Booker. For the Titans out of 50, Ellick. Well, we'll take that. That's actually pretty good. Rob, we'll take that. Out of Cosmic, we'll definitely take that. Sweat, Henry, Daniels, and Graham. Horn, Sutton, Crosby, and Loveland. Taylor, Nakua, McBride, and Watts. McCaffrey, Daniels, Genty and Bowers, and Will Johnson. Kamara, Achan, Arroyo, and Tate Ratledge. Elijah Arroyo. A.J. Brown, Walker, Travis Hunter, and Quinn Ewers. Kyron, Gibbs. We've got is it Light Years, I think? I think it is. Jackson Dart Base. Cosmic Dust. Cosmic Dust. Detroit Lions, Jahmyr Gibbs. Nasty, bro. Zimmy. That's nasty. Nice hit, Zimmy.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Well, that's not too bad. But, you know, I'm a Lions fan, so I can't help myself. All right? I like it. Travis Kelce, Brian Thomas Jr., Travis Kelce, and Will Howard. That's huge. Mayfield, Schultz, Neighbors, and Ty Hamilton. I'm jealous, Zimmy. How dare you hit a nasty Lions card? No fair. Hutch, Lamb, Njigba, Abdul Carter. Allen, Harrison, Goddard, and Mimbu. Worthy, Jackson Smith, Aiden Hutchinson, and Benjamin Morrison. All right, let's do the signature. Then we'll still have Cosmic and 2 more Topps Chrome Black to end out the break. We've just barely scratched the surface here. No Marvel today, Lions. Empty. DK, Tate Ratledge, Jalen Hurts, and Tyleek Williams. Bucky. It is Gunnar Helm for the Titans on the Otcha. Going to Rob J. Myles Garrett and Kyle Kennard. Appreciate y'all hopping in that next break. It's identical. It's the same break. 7 hobbies. For the Bucks, out of 250, Bucky Irvin, Jared Goff, and Brady Cook. Matthew Stafford, Bashaw Tootin, Travis Hunter, and Wyatt. The whole pack of the Jags there. Appreciate you, NY Patriot. Travis Achan Jr., Warren, Higgins, and Genty. Uh-oh, IV's in the house. This might be the other auto. No, double up. Kyle McCord on the auto, Tyler Warren, and Walter Nolan. That's 2 Kyle McCords. Good, just get him out of the way. Just go. You knew he was going to show up. It wasn't like he wasn't going to show up. We knew it was going to happen. Now it's happened, and we can feel better. Bryce Young, Pollard out of 250, Kelsey, and Rylan Powell. We knew it, Chris Saxon. You knew it all along, too. Bijan, Kamara, and Smith. Oh, there's no hype, Fire Hobby. He just shows up a lot. The Eagles draft a new quarterback every year, and then they make a card of that person and put it in every box. All right, Cosmic, and then we got 2 Topps Chrome Black left. Because the Eagles drafted him, and he's a player on the Eagles. T. Higgins, Josh Jacobs, DeAndre Swift, and Tez Johnson. Trevor Lawrence, Matthew Stafford, Bijan, and Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. They sure are now. It's insane. It's insanity, man. Chris Olave, Brock Purdy, George Pickens out of 99, and Ty Felton. I'm intrigued by these last 2 boxes over here. And the only reason I say that is Jaden Blue and Kyle McCord. We're going to find out, aren't we? We're going to find out. Barkley, Kittle, Bowers, and Savion. We'll find out. Ridley, Bowers, JT, and Revel Jr. All right, now if this isn't, this has got to be, there's no way it's just extra cards in this one. There's just no way. Yeah, it's not. Okay, hang on. All right, so it's Riley Leonard, and good luck. For the Baltimore Ravens, Lambjack on a planetarium, super short print. And that is David. Nice hit, David. You get a deed. These are so sick. I saw a super of this get pulled. Not him. I can't remember what player it was, but I saw the super pulled, and that looks so cool in the background with the super. With the gold back here in the inside of it. It's nasty. It's really nasty. Deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Henry, Horn, Parsons, RJ Harvey. Sutton. Out of 25 here. Shadur. For the Niners. Oh! Lakers love. Christian McCaffrey, 19 out of 25. That's nasty. Okay, sure. Why not? I'll take it. Sure. Yeah, okay. Bet. Deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Heating up a little bit here. Taylor, Nakua, Drake May, and Quinshon Judkins. Bruh. Kamara, Brown, Love, Buchanan. It's pretty nasty, Gil. Walker, Williams, Mahomes, and Jalen Walker. Travis Kelsey, J.J. McCarthy, Travis Hunter on the nucleus, and Stewart. This is a good box. Yeah, that's a good box. Yep. Thomas, Parsons, Jettas, and Travion. Njoku, Coleman, Lawrence, Scattaboo. London, Burrow, Travis Hunter again, and Alfred Collins. Josh Allen, Marvin Harrison Jr., Mahomes and Kelsey, and a Sanker. Xavier Worthy, Jackson Smith, Jerry Jeudy, and Makuba. Aaron Rodgers, Stephon Diggs, Brian Thomas Jr., and Nick Emanwari. Waddle, Herbert, Williams, Ward. Watt, Sweat, London, and Genty Base. All right, we got 2 hobbies left. No, I'm interested. We're going to find out. Oh, yes, we are. I'm going to find out right now. But with the 2 that were before it, I just got me one of them feelings. Come on with it, Joe Boo. We can take it. ZTCP. In the Topps Chrome Black, there's 12. Wim, there's 12 in a case. I'll have to open a new one for the next break. Kyler Murray, Jalen Royals, Taj Brooks. It is. Patriots, Travion Henderson out of 99, Pearsall and Evans. Travion. Green wave of some sort. Caleb Williams, Micah, Malachi, McCord, Baker Mayfield out of 150, and Jaden Daniels. Baker Mayfield. Travion Henderson on the auto for the Pats. Going to Wham. We take those, Wham. We'll take them. It's not numbered, but we'll take it. It is a sticker auto, by the way.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
The Travion box. All right. Nico Collins. Quinn Ewers. Looks like we got out of 15 here, maybe. Ashton Genty. For the Raiders, it is Jack Best, 12 out of 15, because it's Battleborn. That's why. Achan and Jacobs. It's because it's Battleborn. That's why. That's exactly why. Brock Bowers, Kamara, Swessinger, Walker, Waddle out of 100, and Prescott. All right. Good luck. San Fran out of 299. It's Mr. Jordan James for the Niners. That's going to Lakers Love, empty box, and that be that. All right, let's do this real quick. Old Kyle McCord wanted to show up double time in this one. But you get, you can't always have you can't always get what you want. Sometimes you get what you need. Now I'm going to do a recap of this break, and then I'll do a roll, or we'll see what's going on in the next one. Currently, I think we're like on the road to halfway, something like that. We're in the process of it. Or right up against it anyways. We're real close to halfway. Jettas, Parsons, Bowers, Bijan, Pollard out of 250, Tootin, Hunter, Jackson Smith, Egbuka, JJ, Shuck, Henderson out of 99, Arroyo, Ellick, Waddle out of 150, Shadur out of 299, Brock Bowers for the Raiders, out of 75, and Bucky Irving for the Bucks. It is Trey Benson for the Cardinals. Herbie out of 75. Coleman out of 299. Pickens out of 99. Besh out of 15. Mayfield out of 150. Travis Hunter. Gunnar Helm. And there's Kyle McCord. There he is. He's right there. You see him? Did you see him? He was right there. And then look again. Look back and look again. There he is again. Kyle McCord out of 99. Jaden Blue out of 25. Jordan James out of 299. Travion. Christian McCaffrey out of 25. Cosmic Dust, Jahmyr Gibbs for the Lions. And Lambjack on the Planetarium for the Ravens. Not too bad. Why 238, John Fun says. Why not, John? That's my answer. Why not? You got 3 better numbers for me, man? All right, good luck, everybody. You can't answer a question with a question, John. Stop it. That's just ridiculous. Stop it. Come on, man. Get it together. Good luck, everybody. J.C. Horn, Travis Hunter, Pat Bryant, Scattaboo on the color match for the Giants out of 150. Well, who told you to peek, Kyle? Stop cheating. Just stop it, okay? Just sit there and enjoy the break. We don't need little insights, all right? I hope it is. Justin Fields and Ricky Pearsall. Kyler Murray, Caleb Williams, Colston Loveland, Abdul Carter for the Titans, Calvin Ridley out of 99, and Mike Evans. Next break's pinned. I see people getting squadrons. I see it. I saw it myself. I saw it right now. There it is. It is there. It's actually there. Definitely not a redemption. Empty box. For the Jaguars, out of 75, rookie Bayshaw Tootin going to NY Patriot. NY Patriot, you get a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a D.
All right, round 2. Here we go again. Devontae Smith, Arroyo, Scat. For the Saints, it is Kelvin Banks Jr. out of 50. Rice and Waddle. It's the Scat, man. Oh, no, there's a plethora of teams left. Yes, there is. More than a couple is how I put it. Brandon Ayuk. Lad McConkey. Bayshaw Tootin one more again. Shooter for the Brownies. Micah Parsons out of 299 for the Pack. And Keon Coleman. Shadir. It's Shadeezy. All right. Lions. Out of 15. Nasty. Tesla on the auto. Nice, Dave. That's sick. Look at that. And it is 6 out of 15. Mr. Tesla. Emptiness. All right, let's get into a little cosmic. What do you say? What do you say? And we have 2 more of those in this break. Nothing crazy so far, Chris. There's been like Arroyo and stuff, but nothing splendiferous. Empty box. Sauce, McConkey, Cook, and Nick Scorton. Hill, McCaffrey, and Starks. Bowers, McLaurin. Derrick Henry on the nucleus with a Jalen Royals base rookie chilling behind it. Daniels, Bo Nix, A-Chan out of 199, and Jalen Noel. Mayfield, Schultz, Kittle, Hampton. Hutch, Lamb, Tesla Refractor, and Ingram Dawkins for the Vikings. We got a Starfractor. It is Alec, Love, and Golden. Good morning. Good morning, NYT. And for the Bills, James Cook on the Starfractor, going to Lakers Love. Lakers Love, you're picking the right teams right now. James Cook, Starfractor edition.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a D.
Mahomes, Brown, Worthy, Tootin. Adunzi, Murray, Stroud, and Bryant. Sometimes we'll get those Starfractors, and sometimes there'll be a planet too. Chase, Goff, Stingley, and Monungai. London, Burrow, Johnson, and JT. All of it. Everything. All cards. Higgins, Jacobs, Shooter, and Trey Harris. No, they everywhere. No, they everywhere. 493 teams left in the next break. That's almost halfway. That break's almost full. Trevor Lawrence, Quincy Williams, Mason Graham out of 150, and Kelvin Banks Jr. Yeah, right here, Bam Tide. Matt Stafford. Chris Olave, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Malachi Moore. Barkley, Kittle, Irvin, Upton Stout. Puka Nacua, Kamara, Sanders and Hunter, and Landon Jackson. A.J. Brown, Walker, Benson, and Bowman. Kyron Williams, Travis Kelce, Trey Benson, and Shamar Stewart. Thomas, Parsons, Achan, and Carter. Njoku, Coleman, Tet, and Mr. Tesla. That's my boy. That's my boy. You better leave him be. You better leave him be. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right, let's do the signature. Then we'll do the other cosmic, and then we got 2 Topps Chrome Black still to go. I got that boom boom pal. Empty. Marvin Harrison Jr., Mike Green, Trey McBride, and Xavier Restrepo. Kittle. We have Donovan Jackson on the auto for the Vikings. It's not Steve. It's not Steve at all. No, not even a little bit. Pickens and Conley Jr. Just trying to find a deed or two. Smith, Travion out of 250, Gibbs and Warren. It's a moderate deed. It's like a, I don't know, it's kind of one. Just a little bit. A small D. Cooper Cup. Giat. Starcast. Omari and Hampton on the short print. And Jalen Reed. There you go, Chargers. You got a little something. Cook, Birch, Quentin Johnston, Benjamin Morrison, Dak Prescott. For the Brownies, it is Jer Judy out of 225, Paramount Pairings, and Jonas Sanker. Brownies are on the board now. Evan. Patty Mahomes, Landon Jackson out of 175, Saquon Barkley, and Tyler Barron. There it is. I like it. I like it. That's very innovative, Steve. You thought that one out perfectly. It's great. Now we need a t-shirt that says not Steve. Jalen Hurts, Cole Kmet, Tony Pollard, and Dylan Gabriel. All right, Topps Chrome Cosmic is next, and then we end with two Topps Chrome Black. Empty. Jacobs, Lawrence, Stroud and Collins, and Travion Henderson. Kyler Murray, Jamar Chase, Jalen Hurts, and Savion Williams. Golf, May, Tet out of 199, and Revel Jr. Mario. It's me. Appreciate you hopping in that next one, Gator. Oh. Good luck. Harold Fannin Jr. Luther Burden III. Well, he's showing up today. Double up. Tesla, 16 out of 25 on the first flight auto for the Lions. Lions.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
That's two Teslas. Conley, Hill, Landon Jackson, and Tesla. Stafford, Jones, TJ Watt on the nucleus, and Cam Scattaboo. Tyler he wants another Josh Allen. Deed is what he wants. Olave, Barkley, Jetta, and Collins. Kittle, Ridley, James Jr., and Tez Johnson. Bowers and Mahomes, Pickens, and Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. St. Brown, Odunze, Jordan Love, Ty Felton. Williams, Kelsey, Jones Sr., and Shadur. Bubba, bro, got muted yesterday by the other guys that forget to say for I like the other guy. Well, Bubba, everything, you gonna be all right? You gonna be all right playing? Brian Thomas Jr., Micah Parsons, CeeDee Lamb, and Quinshon Judkins. What up, Brad? Not too bad, bro. I like release days. I do. Brad, the question of the day is, who are you chasing in the new Topps Chrome Black product? What are you chasing? Rico Dowdle, Tyler Booker out of 150, and Buchanan. Coleman, London, Henry, and Walker. Burra, Higgins, Lambjack, Stewart. Shy Sox wants to see a little CeeDee Lamb action, apparently. JT, Sweat, Hurts, and A.J. Brown, and Eamon Worry. Derrick Henry, J.C. Horn, Jalen Hurts, and Cam Ward. Jerry Ditzel, 1 of 1 shield incoming. Sutton, Taylor, Jamar Chase, and Ashton Genty. Puka, Kamara, Smith, and Leonard. Brown, Walker, Hamilton, and Harvey. You know what's weird? Not that they both showed up in the same break, the 2 Tesla autos, but one's out of 25 and one's out of 15. That's kind of difficult to happen, period. Like in general. That ain't easy. No. It is not. All right. We got this one and one more to go. Micah Parsons, Quinshon Judkins, Matthew Golden. For the Chiefs, Travis Kelce out of 99. Little green wave there. Daniels and Achane. It's the Tesla auto break, Brad. I have no control over it. It's just the way that it is. It was Dave's time to shine. Nico Collins, Brock Bowers, Jalen Lane, and Will Johnson. For the Brownies, it's Quinshon out of 299 and Josh Jacobs. No, Hazel, really, the Bucks have been pretty quiet other than maybe the first break. I think we pulled an Egbuka out of black, but other than that, they've been pretty quiet. Empty box. Raiders, 42 out of 75 on the mini diamond auto for the Raiders. That is, I know who that is, but I can't, it's so small I can't see it. But congratulations, Adeed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's Adeed.
And one Mo to go, Mo. Yeah, Mo. Patty Mahomes, Carson Schlesinger, Jalen Walker, Chiefs, Xavier Worthy out of 75, Bijan, and Devontae Adams. Brian Thomas Jr., Bo Nix, Mason Taylor, Trey Harris. For the G-Men, Abdul Carter out of 299 and a Jordan Addison. All right. Last card of the break. Joe Boo, help us out, bro. Make it nasty. Come on, bro. It's release day. Make it nasty, please and thank you. Empty box. No way. Raiders, Jack Besh doubled up. They were both Raiders, bro. This one's not numbered, but we'll take it. Not too bad. Raiders and Lions 8. They be eaten. They straight be eaten, man. Raiders and Lions say, what up? All right. I'm going to do a recap of this. And then I don't think we're quite halfway in the next break. It is identical to this break. 7 hobbies. I don't think we really need much more than 7 hobbies in a break. Recap. Booker out of 150. CeeDee Lamb, Jordan Love, Luther Burden, Tet, Shooter, George Kittle, Shooter, Scattaboo, Jackson out of 175. Henderson out of 250. Tesla, Achane out of 199. Henry, Scattaboo out of 150. And Donovan Jackson on the auto. We had Mason Graham out of 150, Micah out of 299, Banks out of 50, Ridley out of 99, Carter out of 299, Kelsey out of 99, TJ Watt, Xavier Worthy out of 75, Judkins out of 299, Tet out of 199, Jerry Jeudy out of 225, Starcast, Omarion Hampton, James Cook on the short print. Why am I not remembering that right now? Starfractor. Isaac Tesla, 16 out of 25. First flight auto. We had Bashal Tootin out of 75. Jack Besh. Ashton Genty out of 75 mini diamond. And Tesla out of 15. 6 out of 15 for the Lions. And that beats that. All right. It is in the shop right now. Identical break is in the shop. Here, I'm going to unpin it and pin it again. There you go. There it is. There you go. There's your little deed. All right, there you go. Now we can get this ripped. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, 1 second. Give me 1 second, folks. Give your boy a second. Come on, man. Popping up in your upper left-hand corner is a givey for the Jets in the break that I just pinned at the bottom of the screen. All right, let's get this ripped. We ain't got to wait no longer. Cosmic's always got some kind of mischief going on. Stop it, Cosmic. What up, Chris T? All right, good luck. It's a ripping time. Look. Cosmic always takes over everything. All right, Cosmic, you want to be like that? Fine. We'll put you at the bottom. You'll be at the bottom. You got how you like that. All right, good luck, everybody. Aurelio, good morning. Yeah, it's the Jets. That Veronica Vaughn. Joe Burrow. Jordan James Egbuka. For the Falcons, Kyle Pitts out of 10. Whoa. 4 out of 10 for the Falcons. I think out of 10s are deeds, I'm pretty sure. Huh? Bubba, in the next break, the Jets are free. You just got to hop in. You got to click the bag. That's how you enter the givey. All right.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Jetta and Chris Olave. Drake London. Josh Allen, Shuck, Jaden Higgins, Nico Collins out of 299, and Jalen Hurts. All right, Pitts and Collins. The Shuckster. And empty box. We got a bear. It's a Chicago Bear. Out of 75, it's Colston Loveland on the Archer. Going to the Bears, that is Jeremy Gardner. And you get a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And let's do another black. Caleb, the first thing, I guess, I don't know, one's out of 10 and one's out of 299. Part 2. Sauce Gardner, Taj Brooks, Kyle McCord, there he is again. Ashton Genty out of 150. Judy and Jamar Chase. Will the Raiders get a deed? Stephanie got him too. Look. She's got a big old smile on her face right now. She's like, what up? I knew it all along. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen, and that's where it's at until it's not, folks. 7 different hobbies. Or 7 total hobbies. Christian McCaffrey, Bucky Irving, Ewers, Genty base, Brock Bowers out of 299, and Lambjack. Look. And another one. And another one. Raiders eating a little bit. For the Texans, who is that? Oh, it's Nico. What in the world? Look at that auto. He was just like, bam. For the Texans out of 75, that won't too bad. No, it won't. Going to Lions fan.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
It's cosmic time. It's cosmic time, I said. Jets are a givey for the next break. The break that's pinned at the bottom of your screen. That is the Jets givey. Empty box. Sauce, Lad McConkey, Dexter Lawrence, and Bayshaw Tootin. Taysom Hill, Campbell, and Bryant. Hey, good morning, BT. Welcome on in. Stop and stay a while. We're going to get a little ripping in. That's what we do. Christian McCaffrey, Jaden Daniel Surtain, and Monungai. Baker Mayfield, Dalton Schultz, Justin Jefferson, and Nick Scorton. My bad, it was Mr. Scorton. Hutch, Lamb, Hall, and Malachi Starks. About 9 minutes left on that Jets givey, upper left-hand corner. We got, I think, a son. Jalen Noel, Kyle Pitts. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Saquon Barkley going to Chrissy. And now Chrissy has her very own deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Kyle Pitts. Marvin, Worthy, Stroud, and Hampton. Jackson Smith, DK Metcalf. Oh, that looks nasty. 47 out of 99. Look at that. For the Lions, that's JJ. JJ, I'm sorry, you can't have this. I'm a Lions fan. I'm going to put it right here in my front pocket. No, it's yours. But I don't like it one bit. And congratulations. Ingram Dawkins. Aaron Rodgers. Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen, and Jonas Anchor. Waddle, Herbie, Swessinger on the refractor, and Makuba. 0-16, baby, that's right. We're the only... You can't do it like us. Can't nobody do it like us. Njoku, Coleman, Burrow, and Chase. I haven't seen any of the Cosmic struggle to sell at this point. Shamar Stewart, they're all doing pretty well. It was Herbie Hancock. London, Burrow, JJ, and Carter. Higgins, Jacobs, Kyler Murray, and Isaac Tesla. No, it's pinned at the bottom of your screen. No, there's got to be somebody in there nasty. I mean, they can't be. I mean, come on. Trevor Lawrence, Matt Stafford, Dexter Lawrence, and JT. Good morning, my Olave, Barkley, Diot, and Trey Harris. What up, Eric? Kittle, Ridley and Purdy, and Kelvin Banks. Bowers, Mahomes, Barkley, and more. That's right. That's right, Gil. That's right. Hey, Gabby. Good morning. What up, dog? St. Brown, Cook, Bryce Young out of 199, and Upton Stout. Appreciate you hopping in that next one, Alex. Adunzi, Murray, Hall, Alec. Oh, don't worry. We got 4 other hobbies still sitting over here to my right. Chase, Golf, Swift, and Jalen Royals. Jalen Royals. I know. It's crazy, right? It's crazy talk. All right, base. You going out the way. We're going to open up a signature now. Because I said so. That's why. Empty. Jordan Love, Sanker, Ertz, Uman, or Princely. Jay Jetta. Gianna. How about a Cam Ward auto? Can we take those? Are those ones we still take? Cam Ward autos? Something like that. Adeed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Paramount pairings for the Chargers and Jalen Walker. Bo Nix. Out of 250, Chris Olave, Xavier Legette, and Watts for the Falcons. Hey, good morning, Sarah. Oh, that's different. Brian Thomas Jr., Brock Purdy, Olave, and Damian Martinez. This right here, or Cosmic. Cosmic is my favorite. Caden, I don't remember looking at it. I saw it just now when you shared to me. I'll have to go back and look at it. Cam Ward, Justin Herbert, and Arroyo. Samuel. Lions continue to eat. Tyleek Williams on the Acha going to JJ because the Lions can't stop today. Aaron and Tommy. Jared, Judy. Out of 150, Javonte Williams, Jonathan Taylor, and Terrence Ferguson. Garrett, Jordan Birch, A.J. Brown, and Savion Willems. Savion Willems. All right, let's do the other Cosmic, and we'll end with the two tops Chrome Black. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. 2 minutes left on the Jets Givey in that break. Not quite at halfway in that one. What up, Miami? What up with it? Empty. Jalen Waddle. Whoa. Mars, perhaps? For the Giants, Jupiter, even better. Jupiter Cam Scattaboo going to some guy named Jared Corbin. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. Congratulations, Jared. This might be the first deed you've ever obtained ever in the history of ever.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
I just told a fib. Brock Purdy on the refractor and Caldwell. Herbie, Watt, Taylor, and Simmons. Bazinga. Sweat, Young, Maxwell Hairston out of 75, and Travis Hunter. Nice Cam Scattaboo Jupiter. I like it. Oh, I like it. I'm here for it. Henry, Horn, Jackson Diak, and Matthew Golden. Do you need a defibrillator? No, I was just acting like I'd never heard of Jared Corbin before, you know, and I told a fib. I think maybe y'all believed me. Cortland Sutton, Jonathan Taylor, Barrett Carter, and Carson Swessinger. Uh-oh, 238 security teams here. T. Higgins, Josh Jacobs, Debo Samuel, and Caleb Johnson. Trevor Lawrence, Matt Stafford, Tyler Warren, and Gunnar Helm. Who'd that be? Who'd that be? No, it's pinned. It better be. Hang on, I'll check it. It's definitely pinned now. Because I just did it. Yeah. Chris Olave. Justin Jefferson, Will Johnson out of 199, and a Mike Green for the Cardinals. Or a Mike Green for the Ravens. And a Will Johnson for the Cardinals. Saquon, Kittle, J-Mo, and A-Chan. That's why it's splendiferous when they show up, chat. It's like finding a rare Pokemon. Ridley, Bowers, Collins, and Donovan. Mahomes, St. Brown, Waddle, and Woody Marks. Rome, Surtain, Josh Simmons, and Terrence Ferguson. Gold vinyl or bust, bro. Oh, no, we're not done. There's 2 other hobbies in this break. It's sitting right over there. The top's chrome black. Josh Allen, Marvin Harrison Jr., Joe Burrow, and Kyle Williams. Worthy, Njigba, Prescott, Campbell, A.J. Brown, Kenneth Walker III, Cam Ward, and Caleb Williams, and Jalen Milroe. Appreciate you hopping in the next one, Ryan. Thank you. Thank you, play. Thank you, play. Kyron Williams, Travis Kelce for the Chiefs. Gold out of 50, light speed. Patrick Mahomes. Gator.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Kyle McCord. Thomas Jr., Parsons, Caleb, and Will Campbell. Njoku, Coleman, Evans, and Grant. Rogers, Diggs, Cook, and Arroyo. London, Burrow, Scat, and Jack Besh. All right, it's down to the last 2. We've made it. Same break as, identical break is in the shop right now. Somebody won the Jets. I just didn't see it. Make sure you claim them if you did, and I'll worry about that when I'm done ripping this. All right, Topps Chrome Black. What do you got? What do you got? What are you hiding in there? Oh, forgot to get the other pack. DK Metcalf, Tony Pollard, Michael Williams, Jihad Campbell, Chuba Hubbard out of 150, and a James Cook. It's the Chubasman. Kamara, Warren, Henderson, Ferguson out of 99 for the Rams, Prescott, and T. Higgins. Brownies. Out of 15, it's none other than empty box. Dylan Gabriel for the Browns going to Lemon and Limes. It's the other guy. It's that other guy. But it's out of 15. All right, one more to go. One mo to go. Who could it be now? That's Nico Collins, Benedict. Achan, Tet, Noel, Aaron Rodgers talking smack, telling somebody to get in line. Look at him. Get over there. Get over there. Out of 99. Pitts and Reed. Pittman, Gibbs, Leonard, Jackson Dart, Caleb Johnson out of 75, and a Max Crosby is what it be. All right. And we'll take care of Jackson Dart, too. Last card. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Be nasty. Be nasty. Come on. Come on. No way. Double up Browns. Super Futures gold out of 50. Isaiah Bond, empty box. The Browns took over. They just did it. All right. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing anybody can do about it. The Browns took over. All right. Here, let me do this recap real quick. We had some good ones in there. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Planets finally showed up really for the first time today almost. Yep. Nope. Yep. All right. Recap. Scotty. Hey, look, it's, hey, look, hey, Dart, you just spoke it into existence, by the way, Scotty. I don't know. You did it. Remember when it happens, I didn't do it. Joe Burrow, Simmons, Warren, Dart, Purdy, Javonte Williams out of 150, Cam Ward, Purdy, Saquon, Dart, Schlesinger, Allen, Pitts, Surtain, Campbell, and Shuck. I know there's a little bit of glare there with my white t-shirt, but you can still see the card. It's there. Kyle Pitts out of 10. Harrison out of 75. Tyreek Williams on the auto out of 250. Chris Olave, Bryce Young. Brock Bowers out of 299. Will Johnson out of 199. Genty out of 150. Collins out of 299. Gibbs out of 99. Mahomes out of 50. Caleb Johnson out of 75. Aaron Rodgers out of 99. Terrence Ferguson out of 99. Chuba out of 150. Cam Wood auto for the Titans. Sun, Saquon Barkley. Jupiter, Scattaboo. And then we had Isaiah Bond out of 50. We had Dylan Gabriel out of 15. Nico Collins out of 75. And Colston Loveland out of 75 as well. Just a couple of deeds, that's all. Just a couple. All right. What up, Jeremy? What up, dog? What up, dog? What up, dog? About 3 minutes left on the Shop the Stand, Givey, and we'll do that at the end of this break. We'll do Shop the Stand at the end of this break because it's rip time. Good luck, everybody. Let's see what's in this round. Also, just so you know, next break I've got to open another case of black and I've got to open another case of cosmic. So they'll both be out of fresh cases. The signature hobby won't. We're still working through that one, but there'll be fresh cases. All right. Good luck. I want a deed too. Come on, Primus. I want get me D2, Primus. O'Doonsey. Blue. Burden. Blue out of 99. Purdy and Mayfield. Jadon Blue for the Cowboys. DJ Moore. Jared Goff. Caleb Johnson. Malachi Starks for the Bengals. Chase Brown out of 150. And Travis Kelce. Lewis Werber. I don't know what that's. I see it, but it doesn't make sense. I don't know if you didn't finish putting what you needed to put in there, but none of that makes sense. All right, encased. Seahawks. Come on, Scotty. Samuel Darnold on the Archer. I told you, Scotty. I told you did it. I told you did it. I don't, look, hey, I'm just here.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Empty. He's talking about FYP. For you page? I still don't understand. Just try to reword it, bro. I'll figure it out. That didn't make any sense to me. I saw National Treasures and there's a break and a question mark. Serial number break? I didn't see anything in that message that said serial number break. How did you decipher that? How did you decipher that, Sam? I need to know you're cheating or something. You're being a cheater. Oh, hang on, hang on. If that's what he's talking about, sometimes I've seen that myself now that you bring it up. Sometimes I've seen that. It'll be like an old break that we're not doing. If that's the case, then that makes sense. And that would be a serial number break. I know what you're talking about, though. Sometimes that stuff pops up. It's not a break that's in there right now. The only break I've got is in the shop right now. But if that's what you're talking about, yeah, it sometimes Mister does big breaks of serial number breaks. We haven't done that in a while, though. And I wouldn't expect to see it anytime soon either. Miles Garrett, you never know, though. Cam Ward, Shamar Stewart, Chris Olave on the mini diamonds out of 75. Wilson and Darnold. Adi. Executive's so bored that he's just got a backup account called 238 Security Team. And he's in here talking trash. Everyone, I'm exposing him. It's Executive. You've been told on. You've been fibbed on. Everyone knows now, Executive. You might as well just change back to your other account. Zay Flowers, Trevor Lawrence, RJ Harvey, Terrence Ferguson, Alvin Kamara out of 299, and Terry McLaurin. Trying to make a Lions fan feel bad. Tell me you don't know anything about anything when you do stuff like that. Our encased card for the Dallas Cowboys out of 50, mini diamond, Jaden Blue. And that's going to Shy Sox. Empty box. All right, let's do Cosmic. No, it's the same break, man. It's pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. What do you want me to do? Huh? I can't pin it again. It's there right now. Yes, there's deeds in there. What do you mean? Of course there's deeds in there. All right, Cosmic. Empty. Lions, low-key, not a good team. Chris Olave, Barkley, Gibbs and Montgomery, and Mason Taylor. George Kittle, Ridley, Garrett, and Norman Lott. Brock Bowers, Patty Mahomes, Saquon Barkley, and Donovan Jackson. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Rome Odunze, Zay Flowers, and Walter Nolan. Scotty Mint, low-key, not a great comment. You've been punked. Kyler Murray, Jamar Chase, Cam Ward, and Kyle McCord. Jared Goff, Sauce Gardner, Bijan Robinson, and Walter Nolan. Yeah, keep digging that hole deeper, Bobby. Keep on getting down in there. You're going to be Osama before it's all said and done. Lad McConkey, Taysom Hill, Jamar Chase, and Demetrius Knight Jr. Christian McCaffrey. Tag a bag of raviolis. Trey Harris out of 99. And Barron. Leon, Lions have fans? I didn't know. It's the first I've heard of it. Jaden Daniels, Baker Mayfield, Malik Neighbors, and Tyler Warren. Dalton Schultz, Hutch, Kelvin Banks Jr., and Dante Thornton. Yeah, Leon, I don't know. The Lions have fans? First I've heard of it. The Detroit Lions have fans? I don't know about all that. CeeDee Lamb, Josh Allen, Murray and Mayfield, and Shuck Base. Marvin Harrison Jr., Christian Gonzalez, Tavondre Sweat, and Michael Williams. Hey, look, it's executive. Xavier Worthy, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Justin Herbert, and Josh Connerly. I would not, Leon, but thank you. Aaron Rodgers, Stephon Diggs, Breece Hall, and Egbuka. TJ Watt, Tavondre Sweat, Dexter Lawrence, and Tyleek Williams. Yeah, all Lions fans are the same. Yes, I'm a Lions fan. And you can always tell a Lions fan who it is because you got that little mole on your arm. See that? That means you're a Lions fan. Ooh, redemption. Dylan Gabriel. Nico Collins, good luck. Topps redemption card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a Solar Flares signature black. Uh-oh. This could be a deed. Eclipse refractor parallel of. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Joseph Burrow. Tosif Burrow, the third Esquire. That's out of 10. And that's going to J-Wham. You get a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
It is. It's nasty, soul man. Yep. Joe Burrow. Solar Flare signature black out of 10. Redemption. Holla. J.C. Horn, Ricky Pearsall, Jerry Jeudy out of 150, and Maxwell Harrison. Hey, it's a good card. It's a good card. Oh, I know, Charles. Me too. Me too. That's another team I chase. Cortland Sutton, Jonathan Taylor, Myles Garrett, and Jordan Birch. Oh, you thought this break was over? It's not. There's 4 more hobbies in there. And then the same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. The most important thing to know about that break, it'll be a fresh case of Topps Chrome Cosmic. It'll also be a fresh case of Topps Chrome Black. The more you know. Puka Nacua, Alvin Kamara, Shamar Stewart, and Jack Kaiser. Jalen Waddle, Justin Herbert, Josh Jacobs, and Jaden Higgins. All right, base cards. Get on out my face. We got ripping to do. You go over here. You get on out my face. We ain't got time for such things, all right? I got ripping to do. Let's do this signature hobby. Let's do this signature hobby here. Then we'll do the other Cosmic, and we'll end with the Topps Chrome Black. D-Terrific. Empty box. Jalen Warren, Jaden Blue, Miles Garrett, Tyleek. No, you didn't, Big Trev. No, you didn't. I'm going to rerun it. Well. Shadir, Josh Allen, and Denzel Burke. It's Shadir. The Shadidsman. Oh, it's just Joe Burrow. Travis Achan Jr. And on the Acha, out of 50, Tommy for the Raiders, going to Ryan. Don't know if I've seen his auto before. Drake May and Brady Cook. I don't know if I've seen his auto before, Ryan. Maybe I have, but I don't remember it. Michael Pittman Jr., Deion Walker, Wilson, and Millum. Uh-oh, Scotty's a buyer. Scotty's a buyer. He's a believer in Tommy. Lad McConkey, Brian Thomas Jr., RJ Harvey, and Jordan Birch. Stephon Diggs, Leonard, Nakua, and Tyler Booker. Ooh, what a nice offer there from Ryan. Scotty, that you can't turn that down. DK Metcalf out of 100. Tetaroa McMillan for the Panthers. A&H. Pretty sure we take those.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Travis Hunter and Billy Bowman Jr. Bucky Irvin. Out of 250, Mondon Jr., Bo Nix, and Ricky White III. All right. Let's get into the other Cosmic. And then two Topps Chrome Black after that. Yeah. What you know. Nada. Mahomes, St. Brown, Dart, and Scattaboo, and Fannin. Oh, nice, J-Wham. $10 out of 10, Tristan. Adunzi, Murray, Cook, and McMillan. Jamar, Jared Goff, Kenneth Walker III, and Will Johnson. Yep, Tosif Burrow. You got it. Oh, think twice. Gardner, McConkey, Swift, and Hamilton. Hill, McCaffrey, Warner, Abdul Carter. Jaden, Daniels, Mayfield, Hill, and Mimbo. I sure did. Schultz, Hutchinson, Scat, and hold on there, Benjamin Morrison. Trying to fall out of my hand, huh? Trying to embarrass me, Benjamin Morrison, in front of all these fine people? How dare you? Lamb, Fields, Ty Hamilton out of 199, and Jalen Lane. Josh Allen, Marvin Harrison Jr., James Cook, and Belton. Worthy in Jigba, J.C. Horn on the white hole, and Tyler Booker. Tyler Booker. I'm not sure. Oh, only 732 teams left in the next one. That's nothing. That's like halfway, man. That breaks basically full. Aaron Rodgers, Stephon Diggs, Lamb Jack, and Jaden Daniels, and Mason Graham. Waddle, Metcalf, J.C. Horn, and Colston Loveland. Herbie, Watt, Nakua, Watts. Sweat, Henry, Hurts, Ratledge. Horn, Sutton, Surtain, and Ewers. Jonathan Taylor, Puka Nakua, Tyreek Hill, and Jackson Dart Base. Kamara, Brown, Lamb, Will Howard. Kenneth Walker. We got gold here. TJ Sanders. And, yep, we take those. Bijan Robinson, 14 out of 50. Going to the Falcons, and that is Shy Sox. Shy Sox, you get a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Kyron Williams, Travis Kelce, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Luther Burden III. All right. Last pack magic. Brian Thomas Jr., Parsons, Trey Harris, and Ollie Gordon. All right, we got 2 boxes left. Topps Chrome Black. Can I see a deed now, please, and thank you? Jackson Smith and Jigba. Kelvin Banks. Jack Besh for the Rams. That looks sick. On the mini diamond gold out of 50. Matthew Stafford going to Dustin. Marvin Harrison Jr. and Puka Nakua. A D. Jordan Love. Cortland Sutton, Mason Graham, and James Pierce Jr. For the Patriots, Jacob May out of 150. Yep, we'll take that, Jeremy. Yep.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Malik Neighbors. All right. Okay. All right. Fine. I saw the rookie emblem. I knew it was over from there. Jalen Lane on the Acha for the Commanders. It's going to Gator. That's going to Gator. Empty box. Oh, is there, Crave? Oh, is there? Is there really? Huh? No, it's out of 50, red zone. Stingley, Herbie, Milrow, Will Campbell. We got Alvin Kamara out of 50 and Jonathan Taylor. He does, Nico. He does. There's a dual Barry Sanders and Jahmyr Gibbs in this product. Dual auto. Demario Douglas. Omarion Hampton, Jalen Royals. For the Bears, Luther Burden on the short print. We'll take that. We've only seen 3 or 4 of these now. One of them was numbered. This one is not. But as far as I'm concerned, that's a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Khalil Mack out of 150 and Pat Surtain. All right. Empty box. Rookie. Out of 50. Luther Burden the third for the Bears out of 50. Ivory autograph. That's kind of cool. That's the one we saw CJ out of 5 on. Lemon and lime.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right. All right. All right. All right. You get a deed and you get a deed. A couple of deeds. All right, I'm going to do a recap of this. Then I'll do a roll call for what's off the board in the next one. There's only 722 teams left in that next break. That's not very many. We'll probably be ripping here soon. But I got a recap to do here. Jahmyr Gibbs, Jackson Dart base. J.C. Horn, Ty Hamilton out of 199, Scattaboo, Dart and Scattaboo out of 250, Mondon out of 175, Walker, Shooter, Miles Garrett, Kelvin Banks on the white hole, Jamar Chase, Cam Ward, Jerry Judy out of 150, and Tavondre Sweat. Trey Harris the third out of 99, Blue out of 99, Kamara out of 299, Olave out of 75, Brown out of 150, Khalil Mack out of 150, Kamara out of 50, Tommy for the Raiders, Bijan out of 50, Drake May out of 150, Matt Stafford out of 50, Mini Diamonds Gold, Luther Burden short print, Tet out of 100 for the Panthers. We had Jaden Blue for the Cowboys on the gold mini diamonds out of 50. Jalen Lane for the Commanders. Luther Burden out of 50 for the Bears. We also had Samuel Darnold for the Seahawks. And a Solar Flares Signature Black Eclipse Refractor Parallel auto of Tosif Burrow, also known as Joseph Burrow. And it's pinned. All right, now let's get this one ripped. Good luck. Take the overlay down, bring that down, and let's get these boxes. Holla! Okay. Here we go again. I want a deed. Shazam. Christian McCaffrey. Tyler Warren. Travion Henderson. Will Howard out of 150 for the Steelers. Okay. Oh, our first one. I've been waiting. Nocturnal. Oh, these look sick, dude. Ashton Genty for the Raiders. Going to Stephanie. Stephanie, nice hit. I don't think I'm going to be able to show how cool this card is. I just don't think I can do it. The camera won't do it. You can kind of see it, but it's not like when you're looking at it. You can't see how cool it is. First one of the day, Nocturnal. Deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Lambjack. Bucky Irving, Patrick Mahomes, Michael Williams, and Campbell for the Eagles. Saquon out of 99. Now, did we finally hit a case? Is this the case? Is this the one we've been awaiting? That goes to Matt and Bijan. Let's see what's in here. What's in this? We've seen him already once this morning. Rashee Rice for the Chiefs going to, is that Gator? I think that's Gator. Empty box. And another one. And another one. And another one. Brian Thomas Jr., Kelvin Banks Jr., Besh, Chris Olave out of 99 for the Saints. That's going to Tim. Adams and Jordan Addison. Addison. Bo Nix, J.C. Horn, Mason Graham, James Pierce Jr., Roquan Smith out of 299, and a Ricky Pearsall. All right, here we go. In case card number 2. For the Denver Broncos, R.J. Harvey going to J-Web.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Empty box. All right, let's do Cosmic. Steph, are you in here? Steph. Oh, Steph. Steph, it's Primo. Steph. Emptiness. Appreciate that follow, Rodney. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen, and that's where it's at until it's not. Oh, it's nasty. Yes, it is. I just want to make sure that you saws it. Hall Pearsall, Caleb Williams, and Trevor Achan. Becca, no. And stop rubbing it in, Becca. Jeez. Max Crosby, George Kittle, Tua, tag a bag of raviolis, and Kenneth Grant. Oh, do you now, Becca? Well, we'll see about that. Mike Evans, Brock Bowers, Jahmyr Gibbs out of 199, and Donovan Doc. Hans, did you call this? He said Jahmyr Gibbs is showing up now. Oh, Becca's from the future. Oh, so you have Gray's Sports Almanac, huh? When did the Lions win the Super Bowl, Becca? When does that happen? What year is it? Why does that keep freezing? I might need an update. Debo, Jetta, Scattaboo, and Woody Marks. So never. Becca just took the long way out of the conversation. She took the long road out and just... Thanks for stomping on my dreams, Becca. Nico Collins, Patty Surtain, Dak Prescott, Malachi Moore, and Terrence Ferguson. What up, Cameron? Bryce Young, Trey Benson, Tyler Warren, and Kyle Williams. Travis Achan Jr., Jahmyr Gibbs, Myles Garrett, and Jack Besh. I take care of all of these because they've been selling well, you guys. They've been selling well. All these Night Stars. George Pickens, Myles Garrett, Calvin Ridley, and Caleb Johnson. Cameron, a couple. Nothing like earth-shattering, but Zay Flowers, Brian Robinson, Ward and Caleb Williams, and a Gunner helm. Tua Tagabaga Raviolis, Gonzalez, Bo Nix on the refractor, and Mike Green. Per day, Cook, Jacobs, Egbuka. Lambjack, Danny Dimes, Herbie, and Jordan Birch. Out of 50, James Jr., Chris Olave, Jack Kaiser, and it is George Kittle. 2 out of 50, gold for the Niners. Little color match action. Going to Hardy.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Drake May, Malik Neighbors, Josh Jacobs, and Jalen Miller-Rowe. Dallas Goedert, Sam Darnold, Saquon Barkley, and Kyle McCord. We got a Star Fractor. It is Will Campbell, Nico Collins, Seahawks, Elijah Arroyo on the Star Fractor for the Seahawks, going to Cole. Cole, you're on the board.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
That's right, Coach Dad. Swift, Hill, Neighbors, and Jaden Higgins. Coach Dad, I've always been a hologram anyways. I'm not actually here. I'm not real. Justin Fields, DK Metcalf, Trevor Lawrence, and Tyleik Williams. Jalen Hurts, Geno Smith, Kyler Murray, and Baker Mayfield with a Dylan Gabriel. Aaron Jones Sr., Dowdle, Stafford, and Maxwell Harrison. All right, let's do the signature. Then we'll do the other cosmic, and we'll end with two tops chrome black. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. And that's where it's at until it's not, folks. I can't make it not that way. That's just the way things go around here, okay? I don't know. There's probably somebody in there nasty. I don't know. Ask Becca. I don't know. Empty box. Why, thank you, Kimberly. Devontae Adams, TJ Watt on the refractor, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt on the roses, and Ty Felton. How many boxes do you break for the last one? It's been the same break all day, Tim. Come on now, Tim. That's a scary question. You said you've been here all day. That scares me very, very much. DJ Moore, Travis Hunter, ooh. James Cook and Princely. How many boxes do you break for the last one? I don't know. Is there a word missing, Tim, or something? For the Eagles, Campbell on the auto. Paramount Pairings, Lions, and Kobe Bryant. Until you go into the next ones that are available. Are you saying like how many boxes are left in the case or something? George Kittle, Donovan Jackson, Dak Prescott, and Ollie Gordon. Good morning.
I got a question.
I got an answer.
Are there any of these, were there any autographs yet or anything?
Not yet. Nope. I mean, there were some numbered ones.
Yeah, I know that.
Geno Smith, Bo Collins, Patrick Mahomes, and Damian Martinez.
Is that a Joe Burrow to 10?
Yes.
Wow. Very
Cup, Barron, Hurts, and Connerly. 7 total boxes in the break. 7 total boxes in the break. And in that one. James Cook. Ooh, these are usually good. Good luck, everybody. I'd say 9 out of 10 of these are a good player. Trevor Lawrence. Good luck. $18 out of $50. Deshaun Jackson on the Supreme Signers for the Eagles. Pretty sure we take those, Matt.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a D.
Dak Prescott, Saquon Barkley out of 250. Jared Goff and Terrence Ferguson. We still got 3 hobbies left. I'm going to do the Cosmic. Then we got 2 Topps Chrome Black left. We ain't done yet. Not by a long shot. Nope. 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 Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. Here, I'll tell you right now. Right now, there are 738 teams left in the next break. That's almost halfway. It's not bad. It's close, Kim. It's close. Empty box. Tua, Puka, Omarion out of 99, and Dante Thornton Jr. Junior. Zay Flowers, Bijan Robinson, Tyreek Hill, and Tyler Warren. Oh, not another redemption. Help us all. We got Tyler Shuck base, Ashton Genty. Good luck. Topps redemption card. Congratulations! You are due to receive a Cosmic Chrome autograph, Variation Orange Galactic, that's out of 25, Refractor Parallel of Travion Henderson going to Sue Coleman. Sue Coleman, you now have a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Nice hit, Sue. And Christian Gonzalez. Brees Hall, Ricky Pearsall, Bayshaw Tootin, Michael Williams. Mike Evans, Debo Samuel, Genty, and Connerly. Well, Topps is a little bit better, Christy, than Panini, thankfully. Drake May, Neighbors, Lamb, and Taylor. Pitts, Love, Herbert, and Ratledge. J.J. McCarthy, Dexter Lawrence, Cook, and Quinn Ewers. I don't think I will, Hardy. I don't think I will. No Niners for you. None. Not even a base card. Brock Purdy. James Cook, T.J. Watt, and Jackson Dart. Justin Fields, DK Metcalf, Sweat, and TJ Sanders. Goddard, Sutton, Brees Hall, and Omar Norman Lott. Jamie, we could be moderately due for one of those, but I don't know. I just pulled a redemption out of this box. Darnold, Pollard, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Donovan Jackson. I just called Tony Pollard Tony Poland. Oh, no, it doesn't, Ashley. No, it sure doesn't. Crosby, Achane, Taylor, and Nolan. Uh-oh. Is that out of 25? Maybe. Demetrius Knight Jr. Bryce Young and Tet. Insert. Chiefs. Travis Kelce, orange out of 25. Extraterrestrial, 17 out of 25. Going to Gator. Because that's how Gator rolls in the Shire.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a D.
Pickens, Garrett, Jordan Love, Barron. That's right, Hardy. There he is. Did you guys know that they've already gotten put paperwork out for divorce? Hurts, Smith, Nakua, and Burden. They didn't. I just made that up. Can you tell? Aaron Jones. We got another out of 25. Ollie Gordon the second. And for the Colts, it's JT. 18 out of 25 for the Colts. Rico Dowdle, Lambjack, Patty Surtain, and Darius Alexander. Travion Henderson, Paul. Out of 25. Jones, James Jr., Horn, and Derek Harmon. Swift, Hill, Lambjack, and Jaden Daniels, and Will Howard. Hang on, the base is being difficult. Stop that, base. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you working with me, base. Thank you. Much appreciated. All right, we got 2 boxes left. They're both Topps Chrome Black. And then the same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Only 737 teams remain in that. That's almost halfway. Well, stop looking at it, Jamie. Lad McConkey, Will Campbell, Omarion Hampton, Mason Graham out of 50, Waddle, and Keon Coleman. Achane Jr., Pittman Jr., Royals, Brooks, Tyrone Tracy out of 299, and Kyle Pitts. Malik Neighbors, 24 out of 50 for the Giants on the Ivory autograph card. That is going... She did it again. It's Gianna. She just gets a team and then she goes into the meeting and then she sits in that meeting and she talks to everybody. She's like, do you guys know that I just hit a deed? Oh, she's here.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right, last box magic. This is it. This is it. This is it. Let's hit right here. Drake May. Jaden Blue for the Cowboys. Luther Burden. Tua out of 299. AJ Brown and Breece Hall. Jessica, I mean, I don't know. I mean, when did it happen? Did it just happen 5 minutes ago? No, I didn't. I was here ripping. Devontae Smith, Brandon Ayuk, Caleb Johnson, Jalen Milroe, Luther Burden out of 75 for the Bears, and Rashee Rice. And the last card. It's encased and it's autoed. Emptiness. Philly. It's been a Philly break. Out of 25. Now that's sick. Jalen Hurts, 19 out of 25 auto for the Eagles. Have yourself a break, Matt. Have yourself a break, bro. Unbelievable.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
A deed. 19 out of 25. That's sick. Nice hit, Matt. Okay. Recap is imminent. Recap is imminent. I think we've got a good chance of these being two pretty good cases here, you guys. Cosmic and Topps Chrome Black. We did 4 out. Both of those hobbies, Cosmic and Topps Chrome Black, were out of fresh cases in this break. Signature wasn't, but we've been working on one of those this morning. There's only one box in there. It'd take a while to get through 12 of those. 2 out of 299. Tyrone Tracy out of 299. JT out of 25. Jordan Love. Jahmyr Gibbs. Jackson Dart. Ashton Genty. Tootin. Donovan Jackson out of 250. Myles Garrett and Tyler Warren. Bo Nix, Will Howard out of 150, Kittle out of 50, Gibbs out of 199, Tua, Campbell for the Eagles, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt on the Roses for the Commanders, Roquan Smith out of 299, Olave out of 99, Saquon Barkley out of 250, Saquon Barkley out of 99, Mason Graham out of 50, Travis Kelce out of 25, Breece Hall, hang on, he should be the last thing we look at. We got Deshaun Jackson out of 50 on the auto. Omarion Hampton out of 99. We also have Elijah Arroyo on the Star Fractor. Luther Burden out of 75. Out of 25, Redemption Travion Henderson for the Pats. We have Rashee Rice. We have RJ Harvey. Malik Neighbors out of 50. Jalen Hurts out of 25, 19 out of 25, and the Nocturnal Super Short Print, Ashton Genty. Go on the staff. All right, we're going to start with Topps Chrome Black. We'll get into some Topps Chrome Cosmic after that, and we're just going to go all through this and get it ripped, all right? Good luck. This is my last one of the day. Again, Noah and Colin will be on tonight with more football. But this is it for me. We're going to find out right now. I'm taking this down. You know where to go for replays. 238 Cards is the place to go. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate it. Yep. Old Primo gets a little bit older this week. No. Good luck, everybody. Oh man, I lost my. No. All right. Good luck. Oh, here, let me make this go away so nobody think there's another break or something. There's no more breaks. The breaks are done. The breaks are done. CeeDee Lamb. Jordan James, Egbuka. For the Vikings, Jay Jetta out of 99. We've got Bryce Young and Tyreek Hill. The Jettasman. Going to CJ Stroud. Khalil Mack. Shuck on the base. Jaden Higgins. Swessinger out of 299. And Dexter Lawrence. We'll take care of Shuck too. Why? Because I said so. That's why. Crave's paid, man. Crave's paid. All right. For the Patriots, out of 75 on the mini diamonds out of 75. For the Pats, Robert Aaron, you get a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Empty. Rome Odunze. Mason Taylor, Trey Harris, Brashard Smith out of 50 on the short print for the Chiefs. Gold out of 50, 17 out of 50 to be exact. Going to Richie. Beat, Richie. Aaron Rodgers out of 150 and Justin Fields. Drake London, Carson Swessinger, Jalen Walker, Texans, Nico Collins gold for the Texans, Justin Jefferson and Brock Purdy. It is Fabian. Now, Noah will be on the night. I'll be back on tomorrow morning. But your first chance here anyways will be with Noah. And I don't know if he's getting on a little early tonight or not. I don't know. I will say the latest he'll get on is probably 5:30. So, Raiders out of 299, Ashton Genty going to Pressed Hat Company, and we'll take those.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
A little bit of cosmic, all we need. Emptiness. Malik Neighbors, Goddard, Trey Benson, and Malachi Moore. Sam Darnold, Lad McConkey, Sam Darnold out of 150, and an Upton Stout. Adam says that the Cowboys are due for a cosmic deed. Yeah, Genty showed up a lot today, Big Trev. He sure has. Pollard, Crosby, Tet, and Ellick. Achan Jr., Jahmyr Gibbs, Upton Stout on the refractor, and Jalen Royals. Pickens, Garrett, Shooter, and Tootin. DK Metcalf, Jared Goff, Kelvin Banks Jr., and Barrett Chiata. Jalen Hurts, Geno Smith, Jackson Dart, and Isaac Tesla. It's Jackson Dart. Aaron Jones, Rico Dowdle, Sauce Gardner, and JT. Lambjack, Daniel Dimes, Shadur and Travis Hunter, and Kelvin Banks Jr. Derwin James Jr., Drake May, Jerry Jeudy on the refractor, and Trey Harris. Kyle Pitts, Jordan Love, Joe Burrow, and Matthew Golden. That's out of 50, Tyjon. JJ, Kyler Murray, Amon-Ra, St. Brown, and Swessinger. There you go, Dr. Hans. Little color match action, too. Lawrence, Purdy, Cook, Landon Jackson. Cook, Swift, Chase, Bowman Jr. Hill, Fields, Taylor, and Shamar Stewart. Achan, Johnson, Mahomes, and Campbell. Indeed it is, my friend. Williams, Irvin, J-Mo, and Elijah Arroyo. McLaurin, Stroud, St. Brown, and Caldwell. Bo Nix, Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, and Josh Simmons. Out of 50, it looks like. Caleb Williams, Roma Dunze, Travis Hunter. And for the Rams, it is a Terrence Ferguson auto out of 50 going to Weibo. Yabo. He actually had a pretty good year last year. Not anything crazy, but Rams used him quite a bit. Let's do the signature hobby next. Then we'll do another Cosmic, and we'll end with the two tops Chrome Black. Tell them, Llama. Tell them. Tell them how you really feel. No, don't do that in the chat. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. I take it back, Llama. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Patrick Mahomes. Saquon Barkley, we got super short print. Ashton Genty, the man of the day. He's the man of the day. He's been showing up all day long. Pressed hat, we take that. Smack-a-Fish, I've only opened 5 of them now. That's it. Sanker, I've only been able to open 5 of those now. I know, isn't that crazy? I don't know. Jalen Hurts, Ja'Cory Krosky Barrett, McCaffrey, and Dylan Gabriel. Goff, out of 100. We've got Chuba Hubbard for the Panthers going to my name and yeah. We'll take that, bro.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Will Campbell, Derek Harmon. Higgins. Rome out of 275. Higgins and Williams. Kelsey, Evans, Kelsey, Morrison. Kamara, Riley, Kamara, Muhammad. Daniels. For the Finns, Grant on the auto for the Finns going to Old River. Caleb Williams and Kobe Hudson. McCaffrey. Brady Cook out of 25. Jackson Smith and Jay Higgins. All right, let's do the last Cosmic, and we will end with the two Topps Chrome Black. Still no lunar. Still no lunar. I thought if I talked a little bit of smack to Smack-a-Fish, it would work, and it didn't. I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. Empty box. I tried, though. You can't say that I didn't try. Crave, nobody. No, what are you talking about, Crave? Huh? Justin Jefferson, Collins, Kamara, and Igbuka. Patrick Surtain, Dak Prescott, Lamb Jack, and Jaden Higgins. Llama, yeah, you need some help. You do. At this point, you need some help. You need to start hoping and wishing and praying that Topps Chrome Black has what you need. Bryce Young, Benson, Brown, and Williams. Hoping and wishing. Achan, Johnson, Derwin James Jr., and Dylan Gabriel. Williams, Irvin, Walker, and Hairston. Brock Purdy, Thomas Jr., Upton Stout, and Kenneth Grant. Now, Cosmic can help you, but you need to, like, my brain would be like, all right, if I get something out of this, cool. But I want it out of Topps Chrome Blacks where I want it. James Cook, Swift, Tet, and Jack Besh. Light Years, Micah Parsons, Caleb Johnson, good luck. For the Minnesota Vikings, Randy Moss going to E.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Fields, Metcalf, Pickens, and Lamb, and a Gunner Helm. A Gunner Helm base, bro. Nasty. Hurts, Smith, J.J. McCarthy, and Mike Green. So sick. That card's so sick. Where's my one touches? Where are they? Scary Terry. C.J. Stroud, Patty Mahomes, and Jordan Birch. Mr. Birch. Mr. Birch. Oh, Mr. Birch. Bo Nix, Kyron Williams, T.J. Sanders out of 199, and Jack Kaiser. Judy, Williams, Watt, and Milrow. Pitts, Love, Kelsey, and McCord. McCarthy, Lawrence, Patty Mahomes, and Will Campbell. I've pulled a Planetary Pursuit and a Light Years out of the same box before, more than once. Jones, Dowdle, Achan, and Achan. Lambjack and Joku. Trey Harris out of 50 on the gold for the Chargers, and Donovan for the Cowboys. Ray. Jones, James, Prescott, and Woody Marks. May, Neighbors, Pat Bryant, and Ferguson. Oh, talk your smack, Crave. Dallas Goedert, Sam Darnold, Cam Wood, and Kyle Williams. All right, we got 2 hobbies left. Topps Chrome Black is what it is. And we're going to find out what's in them right now. And Crave, you get none of it. You get nothing and like it. Crave, because you're in here talking too much trash. You're supposed to be cool, and you're not being cool. You're being the opposite of cool. You're being uncool. And Joe Boo doesn't like that. Also, I've told all of you multiple times that Joe Boo responds to flattery, and yet you still forget to do it. Every single day, you forget to do it. One of you will brighten up at some point and realize that it works. One of these days, I'm not kidding, Hawk. I'm not kidding. I've been doing this for a long time. He's been with me the whole time. Look, see? You're catching on. It might be a little too late, but we'll find out. DJ Moore, Travis Hunter, Pat Bryant. We got Malachi Starks out of 150, Mayfield, and Jonathan Taylor. Since birth. Since birth, dog. That's not Steve. I repeat, that is not Steve. Jared Goff, Derek Stingley, Colston Loveland, Abdul Carter, TJ Watt out of 299, and a Travis Kelce. Let's see what's chilling in here. It's numbered out of 50, I think. Texans. Nico Collins, gold mini diamonds going to the Texans. That is what? What? Empty box.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
No, he definitely responds to flattery. So here's the secret. Shh, he's not listening. He can't hear me. You need to do it before the last couple of boxes. You need to do it like when the break drops, like when we're getting ready to open it. That's when it works. That's when it works the best. And I'm not making this up. It's a real thing. I've done enough breaks to know that it's an actual real thing. Some people choose not to do it, and that's okay. But others have done it in the past, and it's worked very well for them. I don't, Steve, I'm not sure where he's at. He's on some exotic island, probably running through the sand, looking like the next Frank Wycheck or something, you know? Justin Herbert, Quinshon Judkins, Matthew Golden, Saquon Barkley out of 75, Patty Surtain, and Jerry Jeudy. Joe Boo needs cornrows. Hey, look, an eagle. CA. Demario Douglas, Sauce Gardner, Jalen Lane, Will Johnson, Jalen Walker out of 299 and a Jamar Chase, and it all comes down to one card. Stop it, Llama. Stop it. We've got one card left. You never know. Well, that's a commander. It's a rookie commander. And it's going to Nick Nail. Going right to his PC. He's got a lot of Jalen Lanes, and this one's going to be added to it. There it is, folks. Read it and weep. Empty box. That's the end. That's the end. That's all there is. I didn't pack the boxes. What do you want from me? Huh? What do you want from me? I didn't pack them. It's not, I don't make the rules here. All right. I'm going to do a recap of this break. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with me this morning. I'll be back. Thank you, Crave. I'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll come up with something a little different probably for tomorrow morning. But release day is release day, and we've done a little bit of ripping today. Noah will be on the night, you guys, so it won't be too long from now, a couple hours from now. Jalen Walker out of 299, Cam Ward, Pat Bryant with a pack wrapper on him. What is going on here? Can you get off of the top loader, please? Look at this. Thank you. Pat Bryant, TJ Sanders out of 199, Patty Mahomes, JJ McCarthy, Tat, Upton Stout, Saquon Barkley, Joe Burrow, Kelvin Banks Jr., and Tyler Shuck. Bro, you did nasty. What are you talking about, Crave? It's not every day you get 2 Saints cards, and I made that happen for you. Trey Harris out of 50, Brady Cook out of 25, Nico Collins out of 50, Aaron Rodgers out of 150, Carson Swessinger out of 299, Jetta out of 99, Roma Dunzi out of 275, Sam Darnold out of 150, Brashard Smith out of 50, Saquon Barkley out of 75, TJ Watt out of 299, Malachi Starks out of 150, Grant for the Dolphins, Dart, Amon-Ra out of 99, Randy Moss on the light years. Short print, super short print, actually. Don't do that to me. Base does it to me every single time. Stop that, Base. All right, we've got Terrence Ferguson out of 50 on the auto. Chuba Hubbard out of 100. Monarchs of the Game, super short print, Ashton Genty. Jalen Lane auto for the Commanders. Nico Collins, gold diamonds, mini diamonds out of 50. Ashton Genty out of 299, and the Travion mini diamonds out of 75. A couple deeds. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to stop